I want to give massive thanks to all of my supporting members and patrons. Thank you all so very much. Hello, good evening and welcome. Masses and masses of people watching. This is a great start. 115, 119 as I watch it now. Watching the live premiere, it was comfortably over 300. Absolutely excellent. And I hope beyond hope, you really all enjoyed it, because I did. It's been hard waiting, but waiting was what was needed. I did see someone say, why did I give them the 2 weeks? By doing that, I have shown that I'm not just using the law as a weapon, grabbing it at the first chance that looks possible. I gave him every reasonable opportunity to issue an apology video. Hell, he could have sent that email. It could have said, look, Mr. S, you know that I wasn't serious, just forget it. You know, even without apologising. But no, he had to, as someone said, double down. Because he doesn't give a monkeys. He thinks he is untouchable. He's about to find he is not. So it was great. I said to Mrs. S, because I showed her the video a little earlier on, the bit where I'm hovering over the button, I just said, I can just hear everyone saying, go on, do it. And that's exactly what happened. Absolutely excellent. It was great. It honestly was so great to see so many people supporting. Now, what I will do quickly is there were a couple of super chats during a live premiere, and I did comment that I'd read those out. So thank you very much to those guys. DJ Moss, or Mosse, €5 saying, hey ho, let's go, and a smiley face. Thank you for that, DJ. And Cygnus TSP super chatted $10 saying, Mr. Sensible is awesome. Well, it's your money, so I can't disagree with you. I'm sure that Mr. Oakley probably would, though. Still, I'm sure he's planning Christmas right now, isn't he? Masses of people in here. To be honest, there's too many. There's too many to read out. 149. Guys, you all know that I appreciate each and every one of you. I know there was a couple of new names on the live premiere. Big welcome to anyone whose first time it is here. This is a friendly house. We certainly allow alternative opinions. That's not a problem, as long as there's no hate speech, then people are good to go. Although, just to give you a heads up, as one of the other mods pointed out, there is some YouTube issues. I tried to prove a couple of comments earlier on. YouTube is just saying error. Okay, so if you've posted something and after a few seconds, if it hasn't been passed, then either a mod disagrees or they don't disagree, but YouTube isn't letting them. So you could try rewording it. Apologies for that. It's not my problem, not the mod's problem. Don't shout at them. Don't beat them up. Don't beat them up. And don't dox them either. Tonight I have something a little different. I have a little present that was sent to me. I knew it was coming, but it's just arrived. And look, I cut off my address so I don't dox myself. Isn't that clever? I know what is in here. I don't know what it looks like. I said to it is, where are we? It is still sealed up. I'm going to open it live on the stream. And I'll give a link to the email address for the person who gave this to me, with their permission, that is, because I know that they do produce these things, and if anyone is interested, then they can email them. What I'll do when I come to that is I'll switch off the green screen, because otherwise you're going to get all this strange stuff and everything's going to look see-through, which is no good. So we'll switch that off. So we'll have a crap background just while we open that. I'm looking forward to it. Really am. Oh, I see there's a super chat has come in, and I'll just make sure I'm up to date on that. And I may be having a special guest come in. He has been invited. He is aware. He did say he'd come if he could. We'll have to wait and see. And it's topical. Jezza. I presume it's Jezza and not Geza, but Jezza, the masked reviewer, has just super chatted £4.99. Thank you, Jezza. You are more than fair than reasonable in your request. He'll only have himself to blame for what happens next. Well done on standing up to him. Thank you, Jezza. Someone said he's doubled down. He had every opportunity to back off from it. He didn't even make some feeble excuse, We know he knows. That's why I sent him an email, so there could be no doubt he knows. So he can't just wash it away and say, I would have apologised if I'd known. No, he knew. And if he didn't read the email, that's his own stupid fault. And as I said, I have spoken to the police. I have given an official statement to the police, and they've accepted it. And it's I have been given a crime reference number, so it's not a case of them saying, well, look, no, there's nothing here. You're just making a fuss. They've agreed. There's an offence, or at least enough of an offence to make it worth investigating. So, as I said at the end of the video, that's why my shirt changed colour slightly, because the lighting had changed. But so apologies for that. From now on in, if I if I get updates about the case, I'm not going to be able to talk about them. You have seen it submitted, and I have confirmed it's submitted, and I have a crime reference number. So the next people are going to hear with any detail is perhaps the outcome. Okay, and we know that the scale, the wheels of justice grind slowly but exceedingly fine. So it's going to take quite some time, but you do know it's going on. If Mr. O felt that I was bluffing, well, he tried calling my bluff and he has failed. I'm not going to accept bullying, and that bullying, that doxing, threat, display of intent, whatever you want to call it, was enough to cause me concern, because you don't know what someone will do with those details. It could and possibly would have some major impacts on my life, so that's bad. I know that other people who have been attacked recently, to be honest, have attacks against them that in many ways are much worse. So for me, I'm drawing a line in the sand. I'm not accepting it. I can't moan about it if I don't do anything about it, so I've done something about it, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Let's just have a quick look at some comments. I did see comments about Riley representing him. I don't know. It depends on his rates, I suppose. Maybe he'll do it pro bono. What else? Oh, I'm seeing lots of chat about Neil in the Young Ones. Come in, officer, take that tit off your head. Loved that programme. Oh, I'm actually way back. Way back. Mr. Sensible looks chipper. Thank you, Alma. I feel chipper right now. I just see an Arnold's appeared on the screen on my OBS. He's going to appear on the main screen shortly. So I guess that's a new subscriber or member. Let's wait till that pops up so I can... Gertrude Perkins for the super chat. There's a super chat. I hadn't seen that one yet. Thank you, Gertrude. Since I've actually highlighted it, let's read that one out now. Just have to refresh. Pom. Oh, there's a couple. Right, so we got Nick Nuygens. I just know that I screwed that up. Nicky New has super chatted 5 years. Thank you, Nick. Hi, Mr. S. Great that you stand up against cyberbullying. Any plans for a Christmas special to bring people closer? Yeah, well, we've not got much time for Christmas, until Christmas. I did wonder, because I'm working, I'm off now until and including Christmas Day. Yay. But I'm starting 7 o'clock in the morning on Boxing Day, the day after. Actually, in America, do you call it Boxing Day? Who knows? So, yeah, I toyed with the idea, and if things are very quiet, I might actually pop on just for a kickabout chat for half an hour. No plans with that. Other than that, I've got today and tomorrow to think about anything. I not sure. It would be nice to have something nice, and as you say, something to bring people closer. I mean, tonight was important. I know that a lot of people probably got a lot of pleasure at seeing that something's happening, but it's not the most Christmassy of videos, I know. So thank you for the super chat. We will see. And Gertrude Perkins, super chatted £5. Thank you, Gertrude. I gave Nathan Oakley's personal details to Warwickshire County Council's child protection team after he slapped his child, and I'd do it again. I would have to say that if you are aware of or believe that a child is at risk, yes, you should report it to the authorities. With regard to Nathan, I would have to say here for the record that is an allegation. It's an alleged offence, isn't it? I know lots of people have their own opinions, but I guess nothing is proven, so I can't say anything about it, and I won't discuss it further. But yes, if a child is at risk, always report it. And that's like that discussion that came up with MC Toon recently, with the allegations made by Kim Tate against him of being a paedophile. If he's got the information, or if Kim believes he has evidence that MC or anyone else is a paedophile, he should go to the police straight away with that evidence so that they can do something about it, not waste his time making stupid, unfounded YouTube videos. This is all a bit serious, isn't it? All a bit serious. So who we got coming in? What's happening here? Just going back. Christmas is all about getting what you deserve, says a madman. You're mad, you are. Raving mad. You need a check-up from a neck-up. Thank you. Mr. Bozo Head, hello. Martin H, good evening to you. Both mods there. Rachie00000 says hi to Mike. As do we all. Hi, Mike, and welcome. Arctic Haze, hello, good evening to you. Sleeping Warrior, yes, I understand. Sleeping Warrior, something's happening there because someone made a comment to my community post about tonight, and I took it that they were thinking it was Sleepy who was going to be on the video tonight, and I said no, it isn't, and they said no, Sleepy's in trouble. Do you know what? I've been avoiding Sleepy because of the whole conspiracy cats debacle. I have had a couple of squints at a couple of his videos recently where he's talking about that poor nurse who fainted, says she's dead, proves she's alive. That's not how it works, Sleepy. But I'm steering. It's sad, really, because I liked doing videos about Sleeping Warrior, but considering his behaviour to cats, no. I'm not going to give a little channel like his any publicity. Does that burn, Sleepy? Does it burn? And for those of you who don't know, when I was on about 300 subs, I challenged Riley to a debate. And he said he wouldn't debate me because he doesn't want to give a little channel the publicity. Oh, how many subs you got, Riley? I think it's getting on for 2,500 less than me. Oh, it burns. I know it burns. That's rubbing some salt into it. Right, let's see. Yep, my special guest hasn't arrived. What I'm going to do, I'm going to read, I see there's at least one more super chat. I'm going to read a super chat, and then I've been dying to open this. This has been sat on my desk for about a day or so, and I thought I'm going to open this live, and I'm itching to see what it's like. So let's quickly check those super chats, then I'll switch off the green screen. Refresh. Anyone notice my sound works? I've had no sound problems, have I? Right, so second best Bob. Thank you, second best Bob. Super chatted £6.66. Dun, dun, dun. I listened to Oakley's stream today. He was going mad at another flurf. Balls in mouth were mentioned a lot. I don't think he's proper in the head. That could be an accurate assessment, Bob. I'd not watched his stream. I did glance in at the comments just to see if he'd made any comment about tonight. He hadn't. But I did see there was stuff about flat earthers laying into each other. But that's quite typical. We've seen that before, haven't we? Yes, we're a great flat earth community until they decide to stab each other in the back. And do you know what? That's really, really different than the globe earth community. We obviously all come from different walks of life, different ways of being brought up, many with different religions and so on. And we don't even all agree on everything. But we seem to be able to, in the chat, in the live streams, whatnot, we seem to be able to get along. And there's so much decency amongst you guys and the audiences of the other Globe Earth channels I've come across. Always welcoming, always friendly, nice sense of humour. It's really quite special. Because you'd think that, well, how many have we got? We've got 228 people in here. You would think that if you put 228 people in a room, there's going to be at least 2 that absolutely hate each other and are ready to rip into each other. But we don't see that, which is really, really nice. Picking someone at random. Let's say Martin H. He's a mod, so I know he can take it. If I really disliked him, what would I do? I'd just ignore him. That's all it needs. But that's not the case, Martin. You're not being ignored. Not at all. Oh, we got huge arse. Is my video flipped again? I think it probably is. It's weird. When I put on the green screen, or when I look at the camera for green screen, it appears the other way round to that which appears on the screen. Does it matter? This side's my best side and this side's my best side as well. Nice. Very, very nice. Right, I think, because I can't wait any longer, I think we need to, I'm going to do 2 things. I was going to put the shout out for this. I'll put the shout out straight after I've opened this. Let's have a look at this. I'm going to have to switch off the green screen first, if I can find it. Webcam. No. Right. So this is going to look odd for a while. Right, there we go. That should come across. Really looking forward to this. Oh, someone just said, what are your plans for 2021? Thank you for saying that. I just remembered. At the end of 2019, I did a live stream. I think it was New Year's Eve. I did a live stream and I made predictions for the year ahead with a view to actually rerunning those predictions and seeing how accurate I was. So that's what we're going to do. I'll make sure I get that sorted for New Year. Right. I brought a pair of scissors because I tried cutting most of it. This was rather well taped up. And I just know it'll take... Oh, gosh. Blimey. It's coming open. Right. Here we go, then. Oh, I've got to be careful. My address is on it again, so I mustn't dox myself. Right, here we go. It is... Oh, I've got to be careful. My address is going to be all over the place. Right. It is a mug. I knew it was a mug. What I haven't done is seen this mug. This you're going to see at the same time as me. So let's... Ooh, and... Ooh. Oh, wow. Let me show... Yes, the writing's all back to front, of course. So Mr. Sensible's Mage Experiment shows curvature. With a nice... Oh, look at that. Shot with a balloon cam up there. The wide cam. Mage cam. Fantastic. Oh, wonderful. Listen, I'm not going to give the guy's name because I've not got permission for that. What I'm going to do, though, is right now, because I had it set up ready, let's pop this on. Here is his email address, etchedforyou@gmail.com. So I don't know how it works, how he takes orders, or if he's if it isn't a business and he's only doing it off his own bat. I really don't know. So if you, it's beautiful quality. It really is lovely quality. The image is immaculate. So he's actually there's actually little dotted I don't know if you can see it, probably not. There's a little dotted overlaid line that shows the curve. So thank you very much. I'll say etched for you. That's a CGI mug. Is it? If it's a CGI mug, is it all going to leak out if I try and use it? I am very, very pleased with that. He actually asked me if I wanted to see it beforehand. Should I send a photo? And I said, no, I want the surprise. And a good surprise it is. So thank you. I mean, the detail's incredible. I can see all the stats data up there. This was taken at 35,595 metres, half a degree centigrade, 10 satellites, 426 pascals, 0.004 atmospheres. Fabulous. As you can tell, I am pleased with that. I tell you, this is photo. It really is photo quality. I shall try. It'll probably go blurry. I don't know if you can see, but just there. There's even the text balloon cam. Wide cam, etc. and balloon cam. I mean, you probably can't read it on the screen, but I can read it in real life. Well chuffed. Yay. Thank you. So what I'll do is I will move the box out of the way so I don't, again, accidentally dox myself. Let's just pop that down there and switch on my screen of green. Where are we? Filters. No, wrong one. OBS is a funny thing. It's a funny thing. Excuse me. Oh, I coughed. Two things. One, that is not COVID. And two, I am still only on the vape. So again, the support of you guys has really, really helped. Not smoking. I can't remember how long's that. That's got to be getting on for 3 months now. Must be 3 months. Let's turn this temperature down. It's a bit toasty in here now. Right, I shall try and have a look at a couple messages. How does the ink stick to the side of the curved mug? I don't know. Maybe it's not really curved. That's just refraction. Yeah, what is the R value of that mug? I don't know. Oh, is Multi Tom Tom around? Is that comment from Multi Tom Tom in there? Can't see. No, the curves ran the wrong way round. Plus, has gravity been loaded? Says Gary Stewart. Oh, by the way, is etched for you in the chat? I saw him in the live stream. I'm not sure if he's in the chat here. So I'm just scrolling back just to see if there's any particular. What is the R number for that mug? Great minds think alike, how man. I'd buy that mug. Well, Mike M, there is the email address, etchedforyou@gmail.com. I am quite happy for that image if he's producing them. I'm quite happy for him to make sales of that mug using that image. That is not a problem. Definitely not. Okay. If he queries that, if he's not sure, ask him to email me, and I will happily, give permission for my image to be used for that. Yeah, definitely. Right. Now, I do have a lot of people waiting in the waiting room, but there is one in particular, my special guest for tonight. You'll realise why when I bring him in. I'm going to bring him in the next couple of seconds if I've got everything set. Sound is ready. I'm on the ball. Sorry, I'm on the plane. Right on the plane. We are sorted here. So, let me bring in, I'll give him a few seconds, Mr. Toon, Mr. Mucktoon MC Toon. I've got myself so confused now. I don't know if it's Muck or MC or Muxy. I don't know. I'll have to ask him. Right. Mr. Toon, good evening to you, sir. Or good afternoon. He's run away. Oh, he's back again. Let me try one more time. He knows that I'm interested now. Because if you're sat in that live waiting room, you could get pulled on live. And we don't want that now, do we, my precious? I'm going to try again. Are you ready to go on, or do you want to go off?
Hello.
Hello, MC. How the devil are you, sir?
I am wonderful. I had several stops to make, so I'm on the way home.
Ah, that explains it then. Your audio
Yeah.
is not up to the high standard, the high professional standard of this channel, but we shall overlook that on this occasion.
Thank you. Yeah, sorry.
No, no worries, no worries. So, how are you, my friend?
I'm great.
Good, good,
Had
good.
a dentist appointment. I got an A plus. No cavities. So,
I didn't know you get graded for your teeth.
well, I don't know. The dental hygienist gave me an A plus. No gold star though. So
Ah,
I mean,
ah. When I was a kid, our dentist used to give us a sweet when if we were good, which is probably
yeah,
not the best thing for a dentist to do. But there you go.
it's guaranteeing more business.
Well, yeah, repeat business. Yeah, here you are. Drink this cup of really, really thick syrup. So, MC, did you see? Because I appreciate you're travelling, so you may not have done. But did you see the Oakley video of mine tonight?
I did. I watched that just before shopping.
Ah, good, good.
Yeah.
So, any comments, sir?
Well, I think it's the right thing to do. He was unapologetic and he's quite a horrible person. So maybe this will get his attention a little.
Yeah. Well, as I said, he had every chance to just do the video. He could have just emailed me and tried to apologise in private, and then it would be my decision to accept that apology or not. Do you know what I mean? He could have tried that.
Yeah,
He could have emailed me saying, "Look, that's not what it's meant. It's obvious not what it's meant. You're making a big fuss." No, he just doubled down.
He certainly did.
Yeah. So his choice. As I said, it's gone to the police. They haven't said no. This isn't an offence. Forget it. They've accepted it and produced a crime report. So now it is with them.
Yep.
Now, I understand that you had, well, we've seen your videos, obviously, MC, with, and I mentioned it earlier on in the stream, all this kerfuffle with Kim Drops. Is there anything
Yeah.
that you're able to share, or is this all, I've forgotten word
Well,
in
it
Purda?
is in the hands. It is in the hands of law enforcement at the time,
Yep.
and it takes time because I'm in the state, and they need to call over to England, and they have to do all their stuff here first. And,
Of course, yeah.
they're busy. They are quite busy here. I'm in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area, so there's been, I don't know if you've seen recent events since May. There's been a lot of issues here, a lot less police.
No, I'm afraid I'm afraid I haven't. I wasn't aware.
Oh.
I mean, you may have mentioned before, but it certainly hadn't sort of lodged in my brain the area you're from.
There were the riots in May started here,
Oh,
and and since then the police departments, all of them, have had a lot of early retirements and people leaving, and not a lot of new hires.
of course, of course. So okay. I mean, I mentioned as well that the wheels of justice grind slowly, but
Yes.
but exceedingly fine. So I mean, it'd be nice if it's quicker, but if it takes a bit longer, it takes a bit longer. I mean, I was amazed that I got an initial response as quick as I did. I got an email to make a telephone appointment for the very next day. Unfortunately, I couldn't make
Yeah.
it, so it was the day after. That was dealt with, and then I think that was afternoon. I did the statement, and late that evening, I got an email with my crime number. So,
Crown number. That's the police report number.
yeah. Well, I mean, when you contact them, it's an incident. It may or may not be a crime. So you get a reference number.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you rang up and to say, well, my McDonald's was cold, they'd say, well, here's your instant. Well, they'd probably tell you to take a running jump, but assuming it was a little more serious than that, they'd say, well, here's your instant number. We'll look and see if we're going to crime it, and then of course they'd come back and say, look, sorry, that's nothing to do with the police. You're not going to get a crime number. There's no offence. However, if the McDonald's server actually punched you in the teeth, they would then say, actually, yeah, that is an offence of an assault. So here is your crime number. So it's an official crime number for investigation. So they've accepted that.
Yeah. That's good. Yep. And I have one too. It starts with the number 2. It's all good.
Well, I suppose he could guess, couldn't he?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's many digits. Good luck.
Well, I hope that via whichever law enforcement you're having to go, I hope that all proceeds and as speedy as possible. Obviously,
Yeah.
Has Kim done anything further since his last video?
He has, since his video, lots of comments. Different people commented on it. He replied to them in doubling and tripling down, and then he also posted that particular video, links to it all over the place. So in many groups. So like on one day, I got several people that are admins of different groups that said that they blocked a comment.
Oh, well, that's good.
From him. Yeah, but based on the number that told me about it, I have to imagine there's a lot more.
Quite a few more.
Not saying. Yeah, so and probably are just sitting there that did get posted. So I included that in the police report, the document I sent to them.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to say they don't realise what effect it can have on people, but then maybe they do. That's the point of it, and they don't give a monkeys. Yeah,
he's trying to do something. He's trying to get he's trying to dox me. Is what he's doing, and he thinks, he has said very clearly that he thinks that any police report would come with him finding out all my information that he wants to know.
Oh, does he? Well, yeah. Obviously, see, I wasn't aware of the sort of docs side of the case against, the case involving you. I was just aware of the allegations he had made against you. Obviously, mine is attempt at doxing. So when I spoke with the officer, I did ask him about that and explain, well, look, the whole point is he is trying to get my details. So me raising a crime report, if that gives him all my details, it sort of defeats the purpose in many ways. He agreed and said the report can be sanitised. So
that sounds about right. Yeah, you wouldn't want you.
Sorry, MC, you just went robot there for a second.
Oh, hold on.
That's okay. That's clear now.
All right. I'm in the driveway and it's trying to connect to the Wi-Fi in my house, which is too far.
I see. Well, just saying that, the report can be sanitised. Now, I mean, if it comes to it, and as part of the case, he does end up getting my details, well, there's not much I can do about that. But I have made the report. It shows it's a serious thing, and I would feel that if I've raised a case against him, and he then uses the case in order to commit an offence against me, that's really going to be squeaky bum time for him. Deep doo-doos.
Yeah, it would be more than any sort of a warning, or I mean, you don't know. I don't know what he might get from this, but certainly would be potentially worse.
Yeah, well, I mean, the maximum sentences are actually quite surprisingly stiff. I would think that would be the most egregious cases, though. Who knows? But as I said in my video, we're talking in generalities now, because nothing has happened since I got my crime number other than me being informed of that. Now, if I get an email now that tells me we have done X, we have done Y, or he has done something, then I will not be talking about that, because the case, in effect, is ongoing. All we're talking about is, in effect, the launch of it, the report and acceptance of the report by the police.
Yeah, and so from now on, it'll just
go quiet
until maybe he says something.
Yes, that's right. I mean, maybe he will. Who knows?
He might say, "I got a knock on the door."
He might. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? He could very well say that. So, you said you just arrived home. Excuse me, you just arrived home. Does that mean you've got to run, or are you okay to stay here a while?
No, I'm good to stay. In fact, my audio will be improving
Excellent, excellent. So what I'll do then, MC, is I'm going to bring in some of the people who have been waiting. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to bring in, let's say, 3 of them that I know were waiting pretty much the longest at first, anyway, because with so many people, we might have to swap people in and out. But as I said, you're my extra special guest tonight.
Okay. Well, I'll mute myself while I switch over.
Okay. I'll bring them in then. Thank you, MC. So let's bring in a couple of people. We have Arctic Haze. Hello, good evening to you. Can you hear me? Hello, Arctic. Arctic. No, I pop Arctic back again. Let's bring the next one I was going to bring in is Dasaran LP. Hello to you, Dasaran.
Oh.
Hello, we got you. How are you, sir?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
Looking forward to alone at home.
So, what did you say? Christmas at home?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, because you had cut out. Oh, when you say alone, I mean, alone on
with my parents and my girlfriend.
Okay. Yeah, I was just thinking, are you alone?
Not
sat there on the edge of a bed with a tin of beans.
Nah, not that bad.
Good.
But I would like to see the rest of my family, but it's not possible, sadly.
Okay, well, I'm sorry for that. It's hard on so many people. Is that due to the whole COVID thing?
Yes, partly. In Austria, it would be okay to visit the family, but since most of my family does not live in Austria, but in Germany and Hungary, we are not allowed to cross the border. So.
I see. Okay, I've not heard that much about what's going on there. We've obviously had big changes just recently here. I've just seen a message because I hadn't been watching the chat, but just seen a message in the chat from John Watson saying Super Chat is broken. Well, Super Chat was working. Oh, Super Chat's just come up now. Apparently it's not, John, but I know YouTube has had some issues lately. It's definitely had issues with modding tonight because you're not being able to pass some held comments. So actually, rather than me just read that one out, I'm just going to try and check for Super Chats. Right. Second best, Bob. Super Chat £5. Thank you again, Bob. Saying not that ball sucking is a bad thing with consent. Well, Bob, you can always go and visit a certain Mr. Oakley because maybe he could make use of your newfound interest. I don't know. Whatever floats your boat, pal. And Maxwell's Hammer 5 super chatted $4 saying, "Here's to hearing Oakley's been dealt with. Sexual harassment charges should be next for his email to you." Well, actually, that's an interesting point. And it shows how seriously it is taken here in the UK. When I was speaking to the officer, because I had provided my email and Oakley's response email, the officer asked me if that email had caused me issues. Did I want that included? Now, I said no, because I'm not bothered from that point of view. Yeah, he's rude, nasty. That didn't particularly bother me. By coming on, having a channel, putting your head above the parapet, you're going to get, you need a thick skin, going to get horrible things said. But technically, the officer was willing to take that on board as part of an offence. So if you happen to be listening, Oakley, just bear that in mind. Yes. Sorry, Dasaran.
I don't think he's fully aware of the situation.
No, but I think he might become so.
I hope.
Yeah. John says chat's still not working for you. Well, listen, thank you anyway, John. I appreciate the thought. Don't worry about it. If it's not working, I mean, YouTube's got problems. Yeah, appreciate it though. Right, I was also going to bring in Schmorka. Hello, Schmorka.
Hello.
Hello, good evening to you, and how are you?
Kinda better.
Sorry, you say again?
Kinda better than usual.
Better than usual.
Yeah.
Good, good. And are you looking forward to Christmas, or is it going to be difficult for you with regards to friends and family?
I don't know. We have problem with grandma. She was completely going nuts yesterday, and
Oh.
they
Oh.
took her to a hospital, and I don't know.
Oh, well, I hope she gets better.
Actually, we kind of hope she passed out because she was very old, and it will be very hard to keep her in this state.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I went...
And actually, she wished to die many times because
Oh.
of her condition.
That's very hard. Very, very hard.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is.
as you probably, but not necessarily know, I just recently lost my mum about a week and a bit ago, and she, you know, her last days were, what's the word? She didn't have much quality of life the last few days, and when it reached that point, it was actually a release. It's still upsetting. In fact, this evening I walked up to the house. Mrs. S was off wherever. My youngest daughter was in the kitchen on the far side of the house I could look through, and as I saw her, I was just going to say, "Oh, Mum!" Oh, no, it's not my mum. It's so strange. Just for that moment, I really thought my mum was there. But well, I hope things, whichever is the best thing, I hope it happens as painlessly as possible, Schmulka.
Yeah.
We do have Arctic Haze.
Hello.
Hello, you're in now. I did shout you a couple times, and I thought, well, it might be that you're doing whatever and your mic's open, so that's why I popped you back in the live waiting room. Oh, and we've got Mr.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, good. Arctic Haze, one of the Mage sponsors.
Thank you.
Mage.
Thank you.
Oh, it's Q. So no, Q wasn't a sponsor. Q was my. He's the technical balloon guy with all the knowledge and experience. Loaned me equipment. The sponsors are good. Arctic Haze here, Bob the Science Guy, and Just Shoot Me, the rigging company from Canberra, I think it was. Yeah, so Arctic was one of them. And we got MC back in the house as well.
Yes, I'm back.
Ah, lovely. Your dulcet tones, sir. Do you?
It's all effects. It's all fake.
Oh, and I want to, I want to actually give you big thanks right here and now, because so everyone knows, MC was going to be having a live stream that would have been going on at the same time as this, and has bounced it. Is it to tomorrow, MC?
Tomorrow. Yep.
Tomorrow.
Yep.
So-
It is my Christmas special. It's we're going over Mark Steele's 12 Lies of Christmas.
That sounds fun. And what time is that? Do you happen to know?
That's at 4 Central at 10 p.m. UK time.
Oh, well, I shall do my darndest to join in. What I'm doing is I've just got your channel. I've dropped a link to MC's channel there in the super chat. So please, everyone, don't forget to check out MC's channel, as if you haven't already. But oh, you're still ahead of me, aren't you, MC?
Yeah, I'm like I have to stop now. People have to stop subbing to me and start subbing to you, so we can cross 10,000 at the same time.
Yeah. So by all means, pop over to MC's channel and kidnap a couple of subscribers and bring them back here. That's the way to do it. So it's the 12 lies of Mark Steele. Did you say?
12 Lies of Christmas.
Oh, 12. Yeah. Sorry,
Mark Steele's 12 Lies of Christmas.
Yeah, but I'm missing the word. LIES or LIVE?
Yes.
Lies.
Yes.
Untruths. Yes.
Yes, I have. I actually got 12 supercuts of him saying different things.
Yeah.
Each about a minute long, and I'm thinking I might have 12 separate videos, or I don't know what I'll do, but so people can enjoy them in their free time.
Excellent. Well, I look forward to that, MC, and I will try if at all possible. It depends. Her indoors might have other ideas, but we shall see. We shall see. Did you hear that a certain Mr. Steele just got arrested again?
He did, yeah, on Saturday.
It
was an I'll grab that. So one of his friends posted the video and hasn't been properly curating and deleting comments as Mr. Steele likes to do.
Would that friend be a certain brave Sir Lee Garrett running away again?
Not.
Oh, another friend.
It's a guy. I've not seen him before. D Driz, something like that. I'll find it and pop it in the chat. People can go and send a little love note to him.
I've not heard that one before, but I know Lee Garrett was around. Mark got arrested. Next thing you see, an officer says something to Lee, and off he trots. He's running away again.
Yeah, I think the video was filmed by Lee.
Yes. Because have you come across Mohammed Shafiq and his channel?
Oh yes, I know him.
Yeah, Mo's a nice guy,
Excellent.
isn't he? Yeah, isn't
yes,
he just?
He is.
And I did see comments on there saying that Lee has left Save Us Now, Mark Steele's organisation.
Yeah, that does seem to be the case. And I think that's a good move for Lee, and good for him to do that.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm sticking around with Mark. You're not going to go far in life, are you?
No. So, I do have a debate tonight. If you want to hear Brian Leakey.
Oh, do you know what? He was supposed to be on a debate with me months and months ago, and he never turned up. Or it never. I'm not going to say he chickened out. It just never happened. I can't remember interesting. So, how long is that until that's on? It's 20 past 10 p.m. here.
Well, yeah, that'll be late o'clock in the UK there. Late o'clock. It's it's 8 p.m. Central, so I think it's 2 a.m. for you.
And I don't think I'll be making that one. I will try and catch it on a replay. I will.
Yes.
It is tough, isn't it, when you're in different time zone across the plane.
But you almost Yeah,
I nearly slipped.
Exactly.
Yep.
I mean, it's sometimes even hard for me to watch Mr. Sensible streams, even though he's only 1 hour ahead of me.
It is tough, isn't it?
I'm confused.
Yeah.
I'm Central European time, and he is UK time.
So you're Central. Did you say Central time, or is it Central Eastern, MC?
Yeah,
Central
US is 6 hours.
And you're Central European, Das.
Yes.
So is it only me that's on proper time then?
Yes.
Real time.
Central European comes from Poland all the way to Spain, so it's quite a bit of Europe.
Yeah.
It's just such a shame that so many people get it wrong, isn't it? There we go. Love you all. I'd see a mention. I think I've got a couple of super chats. Again, I have to refresh. Yes, I have. The Snark has super chatted 2 years. Thank you, Snark. Mr. Sensible does high-Q research. Yeah. I've only got 4 tabs open tonight, so it's not that high-Q. But I'll work on it, Snark, I promise. And John Watson, super chat £2. Thank you, John. Keeping Sensible, thumbs up. And the super chat is working, John. Thank you. Appreciate that. And I appreciate you trying several times. Of course, each time, it actually collects the money, even if the chat doesn't. Joking. I'm kidding. Oh, dear. All right. Man, we're getting people in tonight. Let's bring in a couple more. Oh, I tell you what. MC, you're the guest of the night. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Pick a number 1 to 5, or actually
3.
There we go. 3. Oh, Glober Mommy.
Well, hello.
MC Toon has just invited you onto the live stream without knowing who it was.
Oh, hello, MC Toon. Yes. If you haven't seen last night, Yeah, he was bested by me.
She beat me.
Oh,
I beat him.
At what?
Writer of Dinosaurs had a quiz yesterday.
Oh, I did hear
And it
something
was
about quiz.
myself, MC Toon, Cheesemondo, and Ragical the Unhallowed
Ragical.
Night. Yeah.
Ah.
It was fun. We went 4 hours. It was so fun, though.
I think my last stream went 4 hours. I couldn't believe it. The time just
Yeah.
flies. Absolutely
does fly.
flies. When you're having fun with good friends.
Yep. That's it.
Oh, Professor's just dropped in the chat saying, Mr. Sensible, this is the first time I've been notified while you are still broadcasting. Well, I'm glad you managed to join us during a live stream, Professor. Very, very welcome. It's so annoying for people, isn't it? When I missed it because I didn't get the, if you get the notification, you think, well, I'm too busy. That's fair enough. But when you hear about it afterwards, that's not much fun. So you're right then, Mom?
Yeah. I'm working on stuff today, and today's not a good day for me. It's anniversary of my dad's death, so
Oh, man.
I'm just trying to work on stuff. And
I understand that. Keep 'em busy.
yeah, it's been 5 years, so it still hits me.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you heard. Anyway, I mean, for me, actually,
Your mother.
Yeah, and actually, you saying that, still 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
My dad died when I was 8 years old, and there are still times that I suddenly stop and it hits me.
Yeah.
So it never goes
exactly.
away.
Yeah, and then in a couple weeks will be the anniversary of my mother's death. So
Oh man.
yeah, it's like boom, boom.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So each
But-
side of Christmas as well.
pretty much.
So I mean, it's not like it's sometime in April, and there's no other
No.
big dates
No.
around there to sort of make you think. So every time you're going to be,
Yeah, she passed on January 6th of 2013. So
oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I'm sorry.
yeah, so
But
it sucks.
have you got
but-
Christmas organised, Mom?
Yeah, it's just me, my husband, and my kids, and we're just gonna do a Christmas ham and just do Christmas dinner and just have fun for the day. So
Well, good plan, I think. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do, but we're going to try and make the best of it. Obviously, things here with COVID have changed. People are, and we now got a new tier 4. In effect, it's an almost lockdown.
yeah,
So whereas they were talking about families can mix, or up to 3 households, I think, can mix, they dropped it to 1. One extra household can come in, apart from if you're in the tier 4, and it's none. So suddenly everyone's plans have changed. We're just going to make the best of it, not worry about it, and just
That's
have as
what you
nice a
gotta
time.
do.
Yeah, got to, haven't
Yep.
you? Got to.
yeah, we're kind of in a lockdown here in California as well. I mean, you can only go out when you need to and get essential stuff and all that.
You're a California
stuff,
girl.
Yes, I am.
I
Born
wish
and
they all
raised.
could be Californian.
Right.
Hey, the East Coast girls are hip. I really dig their styles, the styles they
right.
wear. But the Northern girls, for the way they kiss, they keep their boyfriends warm at night. That's not bad, is it? Off the top of my
Why?
head.
That's
Oh no,
pretty
that's
good. You got
great.
it.
And
That's
obviously you were listening to that when it was brand new.
Was it
I
something
think that
some
came
young
out
relative
about
of
the year
yours? Was it a young relative of yours wrote it then, MC?
I don't know.
Yeah, the snark, you got it. It's the Beach Boys, of
Yes.
course.
I think that came out the year I was born. I am not sure. I'd have to Google it. But,
I don't know. What
yeah.
year was it? Someone, can you Google it?
look.
Someone, the California Girls by the Beach Boys, what year was that? Because I can't remember. It would have been before I could remember.
Let's see. No, I don't want.
Oh,
No,
the
I don't
60s?
want.
I'm not sure. Hello,
Let me look.
Crafty Keeler. Yeah,
I
watch
kept
the
bringing
vid.
up,
You enjoy it.
David Lee Roth. It's like 65. Yes, it came out the year I was born. There you
Ah,
go.
before
I'm
I
as old
was
as that
born.
song.
Before I was born, and it was before I was born. And there's a bit of a giveaway because, as you saw or might have seen on that crime report, under 18, no, just over. That-
Just over.
yeah, just over.
Over. We're all just
1860
over
says Barrett. What do you mean
right?
1860?
1860. Barry on, really? Come on.
I love that story. I love the surf music. Jan and Dean as well. Great stuff.
Oh yes, yes.
They never seem to do as well as. I mean, Jan and Dean, to my knowledge, are not really heard of over here. Everyone knows of the Beach Boys, whether they like them or not. Yeah, the Beach Boys. But Jan and Dean, most people would have blank faces.
Yeah, they weren't. they were popular, but I think when one of them was it Jan had the accident and was he had like brain damage or something.
Oh.
I forget what it was, but yeah, they made a movie out of it.
They did, and
Yeah,
I've
a long
seen that
time
movie.
ago.
And it was a good
Yeah.
good film as well.
Yeah, and yeah, I think that kind of put a kibosh on their music career at this point.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm going to. Oh, I was literally going to drag someone else in, and someone disappeared from the chat. I'm going to bring in a new name, one I've not seen before. So here we've got. I'm not even going to try and say your name. Hello, good evening, Tersa Faku. Hello, Tersa Fuku. I want to be very careful saying that. Hello.
Oh, I see. Terse changed his name.
Oh, you know who it is.
I haven't heard from Terse for quite a while, though. Hi, Terse.
It's Santa.
Yeah.
He will answer when you read his name correctly.
Tersa Faku.
Terse. How about Terse Fuku? There you go.
It could be.
I know that's not how it is, but we'll say it is for now.
Yeah, well, but barring him correcting us, what else could we do? Hello, Terse. Right. All right, what I'll have to do is pop Terse back into the live waiting room. If he's actually got trouble, or he or she's got trouble with their mic, I'm sure that Colon can let me know. I'll also bring in. Let's bring in. Oh, actually, I was going to bring in Mitch and Julie, and I will do in a minute. But IMD Fox. Oh, IMD. Oh, he's moved around. IMD Fox has been waiting for quite a while. So, hello, IMD Fox.
Oh.
Hello, good evening to you. How are you?
Not bad, no.
Can you say again? It was cutting out a bit.
Sorry. Hi. How are things? Am I okay here?
Yes, that's better. Yeah, I don't know if, how you've got your mic set up. Is it push to talk or?
No, it's as it stands. It's able to. It's just sitting there and just capturing whatever it is.
Okay, that's fine. Maybe it was just a very short burst and it wasn't enough to switch on properly. But you're clean and green now. So how are you, sir?
I'm tired. No, I'm fantastic. I've decided not to. This has been the first time coming in, so I decided to give
absolutely
a Merry Christmas to everyone here.
Merry Christmas to you. And obviously, I'm not trying. Far be it from me to try and get someone to dox themselves. But are you of Irish origin, or perhaps even in Ireland?
I am. I suppose the closest really I can say is that I'd probably be in the same province as Kira, maybe.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Okay. Well, I've only been to Ireland once to attend my wife's cousin's wedding, and absolutely beautiful country. I couldn't believe how green it was. I mean, it's green here, but it was so much space and green. It was lovely, and we were made very, very welcome. Beautiful place.
Which part of Ireland?
I can't remember the name of it now.
Well, I'm here in the kind of the southwest, so very, very green, and just basically there's like where I'm living at the moment. There's this one hill, and despite it being kind of grim that there's a graveyard on top of it, but the view 360 degrees all around is unbelievable. As much as I'd like to move away, part of me will always still be here. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, I just had a look on the maps because I was going to say, but I wasn't 100% sure. We took the ferry across to Dublin, and we sort of went southwest of there. I can't remember the name of the village. It was a tiny, tiny little place, only a few houses, but absolutely gorgeous it was. Yeah, loved it.
Yeah, good lot of clearing, like a lot of open space for us like to run around, really. Yeah, absolutely. Also, just to say, really enjoyed the video this evening. It was fantastic, and it should be a kind of an inspiration of what people should do if they're back to a corner such as that.
Thank you.
If you-
Yeah, I mean, there's no point in just slinging insults, and there's no point moaning about it if you're not going to do something about it. So I did something about it. I just assume that he feels he's untouchable. You know, oh, I'm only using words, it doesn't matter. Or, yeah, he doesn't know, or they can't find out, or they won't be bothered to do anything about it. Well, sorry, Mr. O. We will do something about it. I have done something about it, and the police are interested. I mean, I don't know how far it will go. Maybe they'll say there's not enough evidence, or it's not worth prosecuting. I don't know. That'll be down to them. And obviously, I can only live with whatever they say. But I suspect he might think twice about just trying to call my bluff again.
we kind of hope so. You know, that's what I wouldn't say crime and punishment is there for, but it's there to say you've gone too far. Don't do it. Like, but even saying that, we are living in an age where it's like we have, you know, Discord, we've YouTube, we've any other, and the world is really, really small. So why would you do something so stupid like?
Yeah,
It's just really, really to be caught out again. Like.
it is a small world.
Justin Weifleter for acting so stupid.
That's it, like.
Sorry, I just brought Scythe DK in. I got a message saying that he's on his phone, and has a message for me, but he's jumped back out again. Colon, do you want to DM me? Let me know. Has he got a problem? Does he still want to come on to the stream or not? Just send me a DM. I'll try and keep an eye out for it. It's hard to watch out for these DMs while I'm watching the stream, while I'm watching the comments, while I'm watching OBS, while I'm watching Super Chats. But there we go.
Joys of YouTubing.
Yeah, it's all good fun though. It's all good fun. So I did also say, oh, hold on, I've had a message. Sorry, it didn't connect for him. Try again. Okay, let's try him again. I don't know what this is about. Some news apparently. Right, Scythe DK. Hello, Scythe DK. Hello, Scythe.
Hello.
Hello,
Like
we
I
got you.
told Colin- Like I told Colin, I'm only here for one thing, and that's to make fun of your shiny head. Because your shiny head is actually interfering with the chroma key.
Get out. Get out right now. That was the important message. We stopped the whole stream for you to say that. Really?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I can't believe that. Colon. Did you tell Colon your message?
Yes.
And he kept it from me. Colon. I can't believe you do something like that.
Well,
bang
apparently
goes your
he-
Christmas prezi, Mr. Colon.
Oh, uh-oh.
apparently he had noticed it too, and he was laughing a bit at it as well. So
Come on in, hold on.
Oh, that's funny.
Chroma key looks beautiful to myself, to me, myself, and I. You know what I'm saying?
well, there's one part of your bald head that's so shiny that it's actually interfering with the chroma key.
I'm not bald. This is a lifestyle choice. And you can shut up, Mom.
Sorry. No, when you know your reaction to him. I'm not bald.
I'm not. I could grow a ponytail if I wanted to.
You could. Mhm.
Yeah, or have a Mohican. I could. I might do that. Watch out for the next stream. See if I've decided to do it or not. Yeah,
Oh,
that will
I
show
think-
you.
I think people would love to see you with a mohawk.
I want a mullet.
You have precious
Mullet.
invisible
Oh, I'm not
hair.
providing mullets. God.
But there's only one more thing, Mr. S. Like, if you want to laugh so hard you're crying, you need to watch the Oakley stream from today, from the timestamp 43 minutes and 40 seconds.
Is that when it all kicks off?
He doesn't stop shouting from that point on. Like, it's hilarious. And he's just going off on Whitsitt and Nathan Thompson. And from what I've heard, it's apparently because Bob Nodell accepts gravity. He just doesn't call it gravity. But that's why Oakley is so triggered.
Sorry, I'm just going to jump in. Tersa has actually just posted a comment that YouTube has held. There's nothing wrong with his comment, but it won't let me allow.
It won't let me allow either.
Says
so-
my name is, and I will try, Tersa Fuku. It's Japanese, and okay, it's Japanese. I hope I said it all right. Let's try and get you in and see how I did. Tessa, hello. Hello, Tessa. Oh, maybe some connection problem. We've also got Mitch and Julie.
Hey, and it's Julie's birthday. Yay.
Happy
Well,
birthday.
happy birthday, Julie.
Everybody, can we have some balloons or
birthday.
thumbs up in the side chat just for Julie, please? Happy birthday, Julie.
Oh, thank you.
Have a good one, yeah?
A great
Thanks so much.
Oh, look, Scythe Decay's put balloons in there as a present. I forget, I can't make out what that is.
Oh, look at that. Oh, nice.
It's more presents than she got from me.
No, I got a lovely
We got
present
the
from you.
Van Gogh Lego puzzle.
It's
It's like 7 billion pieces. It came from Hong Kong. We just got it DHL today.
Oh, nice one. That's going to keep you busy. Look at all those birthday cakes and thumbs up you got, Julie.
Wow. Very exciting.
Yeah, what you need to do is screen capture it and print it
Hello.
out.
It's working now. Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, Tessa. Hello, good evening to you. Let me try. Tessa Fuku. Is that how you say it? Oh, he's gone again. Hello?
Yeah, he's having issues.
Can you hear me now?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, we
yes,
hear you.
can.
First, we hear you.
Oh, dear. Yeah, you're back again. You are.
Yeah, it's Tess Fuku.
Tess Fuku.
Yeah, well, I normally go by the name of Tess.
Yeah.
I normally go by Tess, but I use the name Fuku on Discord.
I see. And what does Fuku mean?
Yeah, I'm trying to speak, but you. Yeah, I'm trying to speak, but you don't seem to be picking up. I'm only in Scotland. I'm in Scotland, and you can't get me.
Yes, we are getting you. We can hear you. Can you hear me? We can hear you, Tess.
Chris, you're on, dude. You are on.
We can hear you, Tess.
It means a special person.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad then that in my attempt I said Fuku and not fuck you. Oh no, I said it now. Yeah, Tessa Fuku. Well, listen, Tess.
That's why his comment was.
I can't hear you, but I've got such amount of lag. There's like a 30-second lag or something.
Have you need to listen through Discord and switch off your YouTube.
I was going to suggest that very thing, Mr. Sensible.
Great minds think alike, Mitch. And fools never differ.
Now, anecdotally, Fuku is fried chicken, if I'm not mistaken.
I wouldn't know. I couldn't argue the toss over that.
No, I'll put it up in chat. Fuku.
Okay, well, Tess, there's obviously some difficulties there. Hopefully you can get that sorted out. But we got quite a few people in here. So we got Julie with her birthday. Yeah, happy birthday to you, Julie. I really, really mean it. I'm pleased for you. I hope you have a great day. I really do.
Thank you, Mr. Sensible.
And you know what's so good, Mitch? Because it's so close. Sorry, you go.
Oh, man. We had a birthday dinner on Saturday, and we had a whole rack of rib steaks that my son smoked on our outdoor pellet smoker, and it was absolutely phenomenal. Basically prime rib on the bone. It was real good. And we had for dessert we had cake made of cannoli. It was a cannoli torte. If you know what a cannoli is, you know why that's a really super
Cannoli,
good.
it's a dangerous animal, isn't it?
No, it is not. It's not. No, it's a
It's
sort
got
of
big
a little.
teeth and horns, and you know.
So you can imagine.
There we go.
Sort of like it's a fried dough in a cylinder, and you fill that cylinder with something. So it's very similar to like wonton skins when you fry them and they get all crispy, except it's the sweet pastry. They form it around a metal tube so that it's cylindrical, and then you pump this mixture of sweet ricotta cheese with little bits of chocolate chips, tiny chocolate chips, and little tiny pieces of candied fruit.
You're doing it again, Mitch.
What's that?
You're talking about all these amazing foods, and everyone's sat around with their licking their lips. Oh, I've got to go eat something. You're going to ruin my stream. Everyone's going to run off to get food.
Box of homemade Christmas cookies right here.
Sounds
Oh,
lovely.
that sounds delicious.
I didn't think to have any
I'm
snacks.
passionate about food.
Tess, are you in now? Is it working? Tess, you've certainly got some problems, my friend. We could hear you. You're coming through very clear, but you don't seem to be able to hear us without, as you said, a lag, which is strange because that's just on Discord. There should be no lag.
No, I've got it sorted now.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, and as you're up in Scotland, you said it's not that far away. What's more, it's north. So your voice, your signal is going downhill, which will aid it coming very quickly.
Yeah, it should get there quicker then, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah. What I was trying to come in and talk about is I know a little bit about this stuff where people talking crap about other people on the internet. I'm sure a lot of people know about Thunderfoot and Fan X.
Yes. Oh gosh, I was watching that at the time.
3 years ago or something. Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm amazed that Nathan doesn't know about this and how, even though you're using the British police, this is international law. It's international. It doesn't matter where he is; they'll track him down.
Yeah. Well, Thunderfoot. I'm not sure. I mean, Thunderfoot's in the US. Well, last I heard, working in the US, I think, but because his work takes him all over the world.
I think he's actually in Eastern European country at the moment.
Okay.
Not Poland, but Romania or something. We're going to check his back. Somewhere around about there. He's in the Eastern European country at the moment.
I think he's in the Czech Republic right now.
Is it Czech? Yeah.
He's
Are you trying to dox him?
No, he said that himself. But this with Oakley isn't the same as with Thunderfoot and Venom Fang X. The problem with Venom Fang X was he did a lot of false DMCA takedown notices.
That's right, loads of them.
Which is and that's perjury. So he actually got into legal trouble.
But it's the same, standard. I mean, if you're going to be like, doxing people, or because doxing is the same thing. It's international. It's the same as false MDMAs. You know what I mean? Or what you call it?
It does depend. It does depend though on the location of the offender, because I found out. When I was looking into this, there are some states that don't basically don't have rules about cyberbullying. I think it was 2 states. So there are 1 or 2 places. So if that's where the offender is, they're not breaking their law.
Yeah, but it's not a state law he's breaking. It's an international federal law, so they can extradite him if they can find out where he is. But he can hide in one of these states, and they won't help to find him. It's a thing, Yeah.
But certainly in the case of Oakley, he's UK, I'm UK, and UK law is enough to cope with it.
Oh, I thought Nathan Oakley was in America.
You might be thinking Nathan Thompson.
Yeah, there's too many Nathans on them.
Oh, isn't there just?
Too many FE, Nathans.
Yeah, we have
Which
Nathan
one's
Roberts
worse?
and Nathan Thompson over here.
So you're winning or losing? I'm not sure.
We're losing.
You got more
And
Nathans.
we have Daniel Pratt too. I'm sorry, but
Oh yeah, and his water heater.
at his water heater.
But since he never gets out of his basement, he's okay.
Well, that's true. There's no risk to anyone, is he?
Sometimes he gets out of his basement, but you know.
Do we know what the McFlatty's first name is?
I don't
Because
know.
he also lives in the basement.
No.
McFlatty's first name is Corey.
Corey.
Oh, so he's not a Nathan. Okay.
Yeah, MC.
So is that why he wears his sunglasses at night?
I actually got myself muddled up the other night, MC, with people calling you MC and others calling you Muck, and I got myself totally confused, and I couldn't remember which was the right way round.
I'm not Scottish. And being a terrible rapper, you just think of MC Hammer.
Yeah. So I think I might just call you Mr. T. Yeah, Mr. T.
Do you wear those pants? Do you wear the MC Hammer pants?
Parachute pants? Oh my god.
I do wear pants, but not. No, I have not borrowed his yet.
I was thinking of like the trousers he wears. You know, not just the underpants, but the trousers, those baggy trousers.
Yep. I called him, but the restraining order prevents me from any more future calls.
The thing is, he's got the claim that he invented those pants, but I think people in the Kazakhs and stuff, you know, a lot of the Kazakh countries, they wear those pants, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've got a couple more super chats to read out. One is from your good self, Tessa. Oh, actually, is that you, Tessa B? Or is that another Tessa?
That
Tessa
is
B.
me.
That's you in the chat.
That's my YouTube channel name, and I use Tess on Twitch, but I use Tess Fuku on Discord. Yeah.
Cool. So that's a £5 super chat. Thank you very much. Saying, I have some historical precedent for this. Please invite me. Well, we've done that. And obviously there were some issues. That, to be honest, it's quite common for there to be issues getting people hooked up with Discord, which is why it's so great to have. Well, it was so great to have Conan as a moderator, but he might be collecting his P45, which is his documents when you're kicked out of a job in the UK. Because passing through ScytheDK to insult me so egregiously, it's not really good show, is it, Conan? Not at all. Not coming to Christmas. And Mitch Goldstein. Hey, there's someone else called Mitch here, Mitch. Mitch Goldstein, super chatted $2 US, saying 3,500 to 3,000 BC. What were they counting down to? Can you imagine? What's the year? Oh, it's 3,500 years BC. But before what? Anyway, sorry, I digress. 3,500 to 3,000 BC. Earth is a sphere. Common knowledge. Absolutely. And Mitch also super chatted another $2 US, saying, the Earth ain't flat, it's flatulent. Hey, did you guys see, and I've forgotten who it was, in the live chat waiting for the premiere, and it was about an hour beforehand, someone said, hey, let's do film titles for flat earthers. And it went on and on and on. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, it was you?
Yeah.
It was fantastic, wasn't it?
I only did it for a laugh. I was like, okay, there's 90 minutes to go. I'm like, right, there's 6 other people waiting. It's like, okay, we'll just kick something off. And it just carried on. I couldn't believe that it went on.
It was good though, wasn't it? It was some crackers, real crackers. And if anyone doesn't know what, actually, it probably hasn't recorded, because I think that YouTube will only record the chat from the point the premiere or the live stream starts, which
Once
is a
you
shame.
start streaming, you can't. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a brilliant.
It kind of sucks.
Brilliant film titles for flat earthers in there. Oh, that was fun.
They're starting again. The Mighty Ones got one.
Why not?
Hey, Mr. S, I'm going to dive out. We're going to Skype with the family. It's also my niece's birthday today and my nephew's birthday.
Oh, well, of course. Anyway, I mean, it's very good of you guys to come in. But I did say the other good thing, of course, is with Julie's birthday being today, you can get away with just one present because it'll do for Christmas as well, really, won't it, Mitch?
Right.
I was just going to say that. I hate the idea of having birthdays near Christmas, because then people just stick it all together because it's close.
In our house, birthdays are more seasonal. They last for weeks.
You must have met. Hey, listen. Honestly, you must have met Mrs. S. I tell you, she has a. Wait, what are you doing? Oh, I'm going out tonight. What's that for? It's from a birthday. That's 3 months away. And she, honestly, last year it was about 6 months. 3 months before and after, she was still doing things and getting invites for her birthday. Blimey.
That's all right.
Well, why not?
Not bad if you can get it.
Yeah.
All right, take care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Mitch, Julie, all the best. If I don't catch you, have a wonderful Christmas.
You too.
All the best.
Everybody.
Take care. Happy birthday, Julie.
Happy birthday, Julie. Bye. Bye, Mitch. Bye, Julie.
happy birthday.
And
See, that's
they're
the
out.
thing about having lots of friends who can't get time off. Then you have multiple birthdays because you have birthdays with them at the time they can get off of work, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I've just brought two people in. One's you've got Gary L and Flint. Good evening, guys.
I'm here.
Well, you certainly are here. So, did you guys enjoy the live premiere? This Oakley business.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think he's going to do? Do you think he's going to go quiet? Do you think he's going to kick off about it? Do you think he's going to ignore it? I don't know.
I think you're going to get an email very shortly, a frantic email telling you, please, can I make an apology and cancel the police action? You know what I mean?
Well, that's interesting. Let me just have a look at my Mr. Sensible email. Not yet, unless it's gone into junk. I better just check the junk.
Who knows?
This is where I find that there's endless honest apologies from him in the junk. Oh, where the hell is it? I've lost my junk.
I wrote in the chat that it's as possible that he will apologize as that Trump will concede.
Sorry, say again.
It's as probable that Oakley will apologize as Donald Trump will concede the election.
Well, I don't do politics, but I mean, I suppose
No,
it's
I
possible.
don't do-
Yeah.
I don't
No,
do-
and I'm not
want to-
I'm not criticising you. I take your point.
Talking about probabilities.
I mean, I take your point. You think it's very, very unlikely that Oakley's going to apologise. And I had people, right from when I did the first video, say he will never apologise. I didn't think for a moment that he was going to, but I had to give him that opportunity. He could have done the decent thing. He could have shocked us all. I mean, I was thinking, how would I feel if it was me that had done that? And in effect, yes, man, devil, I've lost my junk, Mr. Sensible 2020. I did say that. I knew as I said it. Yeah, I try to put myself in that position. If, let's say, I had either accidentally or in the heat of a moment done similar, and that person then challenged me in the way that I challenged him to put an apology, and I was thinking about it. Yes, I honestly would do it. I would say, look, I'm sorry for that. I didn't mean to, or yes, I did mean to in the heat of the moment. That's wrong. I won't do that. My apologies. Didn't mean to cause you. Yeah, I would do that. And people would sort of. I know that people would say, well, fair enough then. I know there's one or two, especially certain flat earthers who'll take words and take them out of context. But for the most part, I think even they would sort of say, okay, he's manned up, he's apologised, haha. But yeah, and then it would be forgotten about and job done.
But Oakley does seem like the person. Sorry.
You never were a narcissistic psychopath. That's the difference.
That's true. Allegedly.
Yeah,
I might be.
I would say you're a very normal human being who understands the feelings of humans, and you understand that occasionally you need to apologise for mistakes you've made, and people innately don't understand that.
Yeah.
And he said awful things before, and I've never heard him say he's sorry for what he said, ever.
No, I haven't.
It doesn't like that he doesn't seem to actually. He doesn't seem like, anytime I've seen videos of other debunkers show his videos, he never seems to be faced with consequences, and that is typical of his echo chamber that he's built around him.
Well,
Plus as well, now that he's facing a consequence, it's something new, so it's going to be very, very slow for it to hit him.
Oh, to the point, John Curtin. John Curtin's just posted a message saying, just seen a video on Nathan Oakley's channel called Ballbusters episode 51. He jokes about doxing Whitsit and laughs it off as if it's nothing. I think he was talking about you, Mr. Sensible. Interesting. Episode 51. Okay. I don't think that was too far ago. Problem is, I don't want to sit through loads of his crap. But yeah.
It's always skim
Stick
it a
on
little bit.
2x speed.
Oh, and for film
sometimes you just
titles,
skim it until you get to a word. You're like, ooh, that perks my interest, and check it out there.
yeah, Mark Tin apparently, according to Mandevil, has won the film title thing: The Good, the Bad, and the Oakley. Oh, nice one. That certainly is a good one, Mark. There were some cracking ones earlier on, weren't there, Sif?
It was unreal.
Somewhat. Sorry?
Oh, sorry. It was. I beg your pardon. It was IMD who did it. Yes, not you, Sif. Sorry. There were some cracking titles, weren't there?
John said it's about
I still
20
kept-
minutes in, Mr. Sensible.
About 20 minutes. Okay. Thank you for that, John.
The funniest
I
thing
don't know
about
if
that,
Andy's mentioned this. There is a movie called The Three Amigos.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I don't know if there's three Oakleys, but the three Oakleys I would come up with,
The funniest thing about that Ballbusters 51 video is it apparently starts off introducing Betty Van Velzen, and if you guys haven't seen Betty Van Velzen versus Reds, it's oh my god, she's a quantum eraser sycophant.
Like, I can
She's
figure
not the brightest.
things out. Like,
Okay.
I can put those formulas
Dude,
together,
you know,
just following their math and maybe Googling and kind of reading up a little bit. Like, I don't think I have
Can
a
I
scope
comment
for
on something
trigonometry at all.
you
I
said
don't think
in
it's
the
part of
previous
algebra,
video?
but
You said
No,
something
long
about
time ago.
the police. That you are
long
afraid
time
that,
ago,
that
but you did a
actually
fine
if
job,
you
sir.
get your
There's nothing wrong with your
through
calculations.
the
Nothing
police
at all.
report, because it's something that is a big problem in many countries, that the police is very lousy about the victims. They are supposed to protect the victims, but they not always are good at that.
No, that is true. I must admit, though, I've been super impressed with the officers I dealt with. The first one I dealt with just via email, very, very helpful. And the second one, who I then spoke to, he got it straight away. He understood what it means. We were sort of talking off the same page. Can't speak highly enough of him. I'm not going to give his name. I guess he's not watching anyway. Although he had watched my video. When I did my video calling Nathan out about this and giving the 2 weeks, the officer watched it so that he knew. I presume he didn't watch it all, but he knew what the complaint was. I was so impressed with that. So impressed. I just hope he subscribed.
That's good. Yeah. Yeah, cool.
Those police officers have a sad job because their work is now to look at Nathan Oakley's videos.
Well, that's
Poor
true.
guy.
The thing is, I've been on both sides of the law. When I was younger, I broke the law and encountered the police from that point of view.
Yeah.
And then as I grew older, got into my 20s and 30s, and I would turn my life around, kind of thing. And every encounter I've had with the police since then has always been positive. So
good.
I think that the UK police are fantastic in how they deal with circumstances. Yeah.
It's a thankless task for them. I think they can't win, can they? They can only do their best. Someone said about my aircon's calmed down. Yes, sorry, it's aircon stroke heating. I did hear it going earlier on. I noticed my mic was going even when I wasn't speaking. And instantly, when Arctic was speaking a little while ago, I couldn't work it out. There were voices coming elsewhere. That was Quantum Eraser, because I've called it that Ballbusters 51 because I watched that a little later. And I didn't realise it kicked off and started playing. I think, where are those voices coming from? And I was trying to work out who was talking on Discord. No one. There we go. So that's it. Apologies that people had to listen to a few seconds of Quantum Eraser.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Martin, stop eating those jelly beans. There you go.
Jelly beans? Who's got jelly
Martin
beans?
Martin H said, "Can someone please tell me to stop eating these jelly beans?"
Oh yeah, Martin H. Hand
Let us
them around.
Stop eating those jelly beans. Yeah, hand them around.
I hope you got enough for all of us. I'm checking the DM.
I prefer jelly babies myself.
Yeah, only boy ones. Boy jelly babies. You get that little bit more jelly.
Not even going to touch that.
Jelly bellies are good too.
And we've got Andy130. Hello to you, Andy. And
Hello.
Hello, you're in again. How are you?
Oh yeah, I'm not too bad, thanks. How are you doing?
Jolly good. Yeah, not so bad. Welcome back. It was the last stream you were on, wasn't it? I think.
I think so, yeah.
Wasn't
yeah.
that long ago? All sorted for
No,
Christmas?
not that long ago. Pretty much, yeah. Just got to do the wrapping, you know, the usual thing that's always left till last.
You see, I have a cunning plan. My present for Mrs. Sensible, I got my daughter to wrap it. Well, to be fair, it's a slightly unusual shape. I can handle wrapping boxes now. I can do them quite neat, but as soon as you get to an awkward shape, I'm screwed.
Right.
And I see Bob Science guys. Bob
Yeah,
Science
but-
guys in the chat. Hello, good evening to you, Bob.
I don't know if you know this, but I'm the worst rapper in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, certainly the worst comedian, MC. Sorry,
I
Mr.
was
T.
going to say, how are kids going to
I'll
pick it up if
screw
you don't
myself
give
out.
them a difficult thing to rap, you know?
Wow.
Have you heard Multi Tom Tom rap?
Oh, yes.
God, no.
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 Yes,
Don't
we
wanna hear
have,
him
but
rap.
no, we're
No.
not going to again. I already put out a video with yeah, what do people think of that? That video that had the clouds and the sort of robotic voice. Does people seem to have missed it? I called it ominous. It was a take of
I
Anonymous,
missed that.
the Anonymous videos that
saw
used to
that.
be like that.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
did
yeah.
see that. I did see that, but I'm not so sure about. I don't know. It didn't really.
It's
grab
okay,
me,
Andy, you can
know,
say.
Like I watched all of it, but it was just kind of, you know.
Yeah,
Yes,
So,
there's so
just
many-
being honest.
Absolutely, honesty. That's fine. I'm not being funny. It'd be a bit pointless for me to, I'm not Nathan Oakley. I'm not asking to sort of get a load of yeses. No, and I did have. There was a couple of comments from people who said sort of similar, or 30 seconds would have been okay, but then other people liked it. So do you know, it's so hard. You put out a video, someone will say that's awful, don't ever do that again, and then the next person says that's the best video you've ever done. So you can't win.
Wow.
And probably the best advice I got was do what you like. What you find enjoyable. But no, I appreciate it.
I did have something else to say as well. Said something about your the forehead earlier, and
Oh,
I
yes.
should point out there's a good
Yeah.
reason for it though. You don't have many wrinkles.
No, that's
And
right.
That's a nice thing, isn't it?
That
there
is.
go.
Thank
So
you.
Turn it on its head, so to speak. Not a deliberate pun.
I actually think we need to have a competition. We need to get somebody with a light meter to measure the brightness of Mr. Sensible's head and Katie's head.
I seem to think that the albedo of his skull is going to be more than the moon.
That's right, Mrs. S.
Oh, come on.
Mrs. S.
Just me now.
Mrs. S,
We
I
need
can't
an
spend the
award
evening
for-
with you because I've got to go on a live stream and be insulted from all round the world.
Does your bald head give up its own light?
Mr. S, we need an award for the most shiny head in the debunking community.
Yeah, well, I might win that.
Do you have a fan mail box? I might send you some polish.
Oh, do you know, I'm going to start kicking people out, tying people out.
I brought it up now. I feel bad for bringing it up again now.
Yeah, thanks so much, Andy. Thank you so much. I thought they'd all forgotten that, and you had to bring it up, stir it all around. But actually, it goes to show. I mean,
my photo, my image, that's real. This beard is real. A lot of people on the internet call me Santa, So I'm going to have to shave head to enter that competition,
Yeah, my photo's real as well. That's me and my husband in that little tiny picture there.
Oh, by the way, Mr. The Turtle Moves actually brings up a good point. We can see the reflection of your monitor on your head.
Oh, come on.
right.
You know
But
we love you.
It just shows you, though, actually, that you can't be thin-skinned if you're going to put yourself forward like this. You can't.
Right.
But I didn't expect that.
No, well, I did try
Sure you
and turn it
didn't.
around, but it seems like all I did was make it worse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right, Andy.
Story of my
Andy.
life.
Yeah. You just made it worse for me. You have ruined my Christmas now.
Yeah,
Oh
that's it.
no, Scrooge.
It's all over now. Game over, man.
Game over. Oh, I love that film. How about we all sit
I've
round
got
a
a
campfire,
positive
sing a few
comment for you.
songs?
But
No.
actually,
Positive
your
comment for you.
your head is actually a globe Earth proof because it proves that we can see straight line reflections off a curved surface.
Anybody can
Yeah.
hear me?
But is there refraction over the top of my head? I don't know. I did hear someone saying, "Can anyone hear me?" Who was that?
I think that was me, Gary L.
Yeah, I
got
can
a
hear you,
positive
Gary.
comment for you.
Yeah.
God only made so many perfect heads. The rest he covered with hair.
Thank you,
Oh,
Gary.
see, there you go.
Gary, do you have a similar hairstyle to myself?
No, I got a full head of hair.
Oh,
It's my misspent youth growing up in a Southern Baptist church, so the ball guys always had to come up with something positive.
Actually, you might be interested in a kind of a Danish study. It actually says that bald people are smarter.
Which is true.
I believe that what they say is they're more virile. They have more.
Both are true.
Male hormone. You know what I mean?
Both are true.
Testosterone. Yeah.
You can tell it's smart. The brain is so large it's pushed the hair out from the roots.
I can't go anymore.
No. Do you remember the brain is composed of gray cells, right? The
Yeah.
older your hair falls out, turns gray and falls out, and leaves all that gray stuff back in your brain.
No, I'm telling you, you watch all these movies and you have big, bald people who are all stupid and just do what the wee hairy guy tells them to. That's got to be a thing, isn't it?
I don't know.
Actually, the bald head is a solar panel. It helps charge the brain up. That's why they're so much smarter.
Good,
I
Mum,
have
you've
a,
actually.
message for you.
It's a solar panel for a sex machine. I think you'll find.
There you go. That's better.
Mr. S, I have
Actually,
a message for you
baldness
from,
is an illusion, an effect of perspective, and an angle of attack only.
That's right.
Mr. S, sorry, I have a message
Great
for you from
flat
Swing the
earth
Hammer.
scholars.
Sorry, Saif, you were just saying?
Yeah, I have a message for you from Swing the Hammer. It's not about being thick-skinned, it's about being reflective-skinned.
Yeah, what?
I wonder what the geometric
Bounce
horizon
it
is
back.
on that bald head.
Oh my goodness! Yeah.
It's
Hey,
not
look, it's just,
geometric,
it's just.
optical.
Look, I just decided to do it with a really wide parting. All right.
It's the parent parting. It's the parent parting.
But
Yeah, and long hair means you're very strong, but less hair means you're very virile. Is that the thing?
probably.
Right.
But I
Right.
do know when
So.
Mrs. S said we need to go round and pop. This was a few years back. Go round to visit your mother-in-law. When I used the excuse of I can't because I've got to stay in and wash my hair, I didn't get very far with that excuse.
Right.
So, well, very funny. 27, 47, 27. If I may be so bold, Mr. Sensible, shut up.
Now, I have to say, my husband has very little hair on the top of his head, so, I like bald men.
Hey.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you like men with beards? You know.
He has a beard, too.
Does it look like his head's on?
There you go.
But Mum, does it then look as if his head's on upside down?
No. He still has hair. He has hair around the edges. He's got like the little
Men that
comb
never
over
had-
kind of hair.
Oh, Neil suggests we crowdfund a hair transplant. I can grow hair. I shave it. You guys don't realise I'm okay. I might have rather a receding hairline, but I do have hair. I just choose to shave it, and I have done.
You're saying, Mr. Sensible, that baldness is a choice?
It is. Yes.
What kind of floor polish wax do you recommend using for the best shine?
I'm not talking to you. Honestly, I was about 30.
Quickly.
I was about 32 years old, and at work I popped out one lunchtime and I thought I need a haircut, and I went into the barber's, and he said it was £5. I thought that's a lot. I thought I don't want to pay for that very often, so I said number one, please. So I went. Oh yeah, I know, but this was going back a while. But men don't pay as much anyway. But so I just said, oh, cut it down to a number one. So I went out with pretty long hair, came back from lunch with a number one grade, buzz cut, and people sort of, what? Eh? They just didn't realise. And I've just done it ever since. I got myself a pair of clippers and just do it myself. Because, I don't like spending money when you don't need to spend money. And so there we go.
I agree. I hate
Mr.
spending money on
I
hair.
had once very long hair, as in shoulder length, and then I went into the military, and the first week was like basically my commander there was already in panic as he saw me, and at home I cut it off 3 millimeters, and later on I went to a meeting with friends, and a friend of mine stood in front of me and asked where I was, and I was standing there trying not to laugh, but he was looking for me. That was amazing.
There was a guy at a place I used to work who really had long shoulder length hair and a long full beard, and he came in one day, he lost the beard and had his hair cut into a buzz cut, but he still had the moustache, and this guy sort of gave him a double take and said, how did you grow a moustache so quickly? It couldn't work it out. But I just realised I came across the other day a photograph of me going back a few years, and I'm just trying to find it because I have got it on here somewhere, but I don't know where right now. But I will show you.
Now, again, I have the opposite thing to you. Like, I can't be bothered to get it cut, so it's now down to my bottom.
Oh my goodness!
Because I hate it's so expensive for women. It's disgusting. It's just daylight robbery when all you want is a couple of inches off the end. And if I was
have
a guy
longer hair
and I
than my
had
daughter.
like a decent shaped head, I would just shave it off. I'd get rid of it. It's
But
all
wouldn't
that
you
hassle.
like
I
to
hate my
know?
hair.
Wouldn't you like to know what? I mean, I said this to Mrs. S. Would you, if you could have your hair shaved like me, just to try it for a day, and tomorrow you could be back to how you are? Would you do that just to try it to see?
Yeah, to see what my head looks like. If it
Yeah.
looks okay, I'd be fine with it. If I've got a weird head, then I'm going to be like, no, put it back.
Yeah, but you can buy wigs. You could shave your head and buy multiple wigs and change your hair every day.
Well, I'm going to show you guys.
That would cost even more money than getting it cut.
I'm going to show you guys a photograph of me. Okay, this was after a haircut. This really is me. You're going to have to wait 30 seconds till it comes through to the stream. I think it's a stylish haircut. This was taken just before going to a party. It will be with you in a second. And then I've got another photo to show you. Oh, it's exciting. I'm waiting.
CGI.
It's not. There you go. What do you think of that then?
Oh, is that just in Discord? Oh, no, there it is. Oh, my God.
That really is me.
Was that in the 80s or the 90s when you were into like partying and taking ecstasy or something?
I don't know. I can't remember when it was. That is going back a little while. I don't know if it's got the date still on it. No, because this image has been copied from place to place to place. Oh, I beg your pardon. Modified.
Were you into punk rock?
1st of January 2003.
2003, and you were still into its memory faces. What's going on?
So there's that one. Let me try this other one. This is fun. This is right. Let's find the other image.
But you can see my photograph. I'm completely white. I started getting grey hair when I was 21. So you can imagine by the time I was 38, I looked like this, you know.
What's worse, calling you Santa or Gandalf?
Well, most people call me Santa. I would rather be called Gandalf, but you know, I've accepted the Santa thing, and I play it up. I do YouTube videos, and I go on Moogle or
Moodle.
No, I don't know. I'm Moogle, and I play Santa. I have been done. You know, I've only just joined it this year, and Oh my God! Look at that.
Oh my God, Adamant. Look
That
at
that is me.
Oh my God! Yeah.
How about that then, eh?
Oh my God!
That
I get photographs like that. Oh.
That is, I loved it. We went to this fancy dress, but my wife got pissed off because it took me longer to do my makeup than it did her. But you guys just said adamant straight away.
It looks like adamant.
Yeah.
Almost
Is
like
it not
a stick.
adamant?
That's
I see
amazing.
holding something. That's what's throwing me off.
That's a pistol. That's a pistol.
Oh, okay.
It's Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow.
But it was a brilliant party, and oh, thank you, Neil. Yeah, that was one of the best parties I've ever been to. It was 80s pop star. That was what the brief was.
Yeah, man, you were really good there, man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
so we'll have less of this. That says modified 7th March 2000. So there you go. That's 20 years ago.
2000. Yeah, but that makes you about what 17.
Oh man, but it was absolutely brilliant. At a time in my life. But that is my hair. I dyed it for that. It was that wash in, wash out stuff. And afterwards, went back to the hotel, washed it out as best I can. The entire sink was stained. It was white towels. They were black. Oh dear.
No.
We sort of ran away from the hotel after that.
Honestly, I know the pain. I once did face painting, and basically putting the black stuff or bordering around my eyes was, I mean, in the end, the sink didn't look that much better, but I couldn't run away like you did. I tried to clean it.
I think they've seen far worse things than black stained towels.
Oh,
I
can tell you a lot of stories about what Hotus had to see.
I'm trying to
because we had to inform them about that stuff.
I'm trying to find a couple of other photos since we're doing this. And if I find them, I will show them. There was one.
Mr. Jones, 1972 says, "So you've gone from Adam and the Ants to Right Said Fred."
Yeah, I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts. I'm a model, if you know what I mean. And on the catwalk, I do my routine. On the catwalk, I shake my little tush on the catwalk. Man, I'm good. I love that.
Our heads.
Sorry?
I remember the 70s. I went through like the.
What were they? I never saw those.
Stage in 77, 78, 79. It was into like the sort of punk rock, and then it was into like the new waves sort of thing. You know what I mean? The eye flick. You know, the hair come down over one eye and stuff. Like, like Duran Duran. Oh my God, the styles I went through trying to pull birds, and I kept getting hit on by guys. It was ridiculous.
Dear.
By the way, Mandevil had a great question earlier. Who's the worst Nathan?
Thompson.
Thompson, yes.
Oakley's
I
bad.
go for Oakley.
Yeah, I would say
I go for
Thompson.
Oakley because he's closer to me.
Well,
like physically.
proximity thing, I guess, for everybody.
What about Nathan
It's a
Roberts?
real
That's also him.
close one.
The thing is, Nathan Oakley's English, right? He's British. He's not got the sort of like forcefulness of like the Nathan in America. He just outdoes the English. Americans, you know, they're so boisterous and out there. So I think the American.
What are you talking about?
Hey, wait, what?
Yeah. Well, all
What do you mean
Americans
boisterous
are
and out there? Come on,
entitled.
man.
Staying nude on that whole debate.
No, but Americans are just brought up to be open and more boisterous, you know, than British people are so like, you know, we're brought up to like not.
We're more reserved. Is that what you're saying? We're more assertive?
Yeah, that probably makes more sense. I think that's what he means. Like, we're not saying all of you are entitled at all.
No.
Yeah. Culturally, Britain is more reserved. You know what I mean? Yeah.
We are. Yeah, that is. I think there is some truth in.
Well, there's another photo coming up. Oh, there, it's just appeared. How about that then?
Oh my, you were a handsome boy.
Hey, as it sounds like I've pulled. That's me and Mrs. S.
There we go. Look at that.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
nice.
Now, I tell you what, I was such a whiz with the clippers. I'm just going to zoom in a bit. Just bear with me.
Yeah,
a
I can
second.
see there's some fuzz left there.
No, it's not that I'm going to say. Mrs. S's hair, I did.
Okay.
Oh, you cut that.
I did for this party. She actually trusted me.
Wow.
And it was gorgeous.
It looks good on her. It looks good on her, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Because
Her face shape and
like we were
everything
saying
looks
about
great.
someone saying, sorry, it was you, Andy, saying about you'd like to know what your head was like without hair, with its shape. She always had sort of shoulder length hair. We were going to this party. She wanted to do her hair, and I said, I'll do it, and she actually let me, and that's what we ended up with. And it looked lovely. Absolutely
Yeah.
did. She liked it, and she got lots of good comments, but she's never done it short like that again. Not because of that, she just
Right.
But it was
I
great.
used to have mine short, but as I've gotten older, I've started having it longer because I used to get mistaken for a boy a lot because I was very skinny.
Okay.
I'm not anymore, but you know, I've just kind of held on to the hair, and in recent years, not bothered cutting it at all. But I am going to cut most of it off. I'm still going to have a ponytail, but I'm going to cut a big chunk.
Yeah,
off and
I've been
donate it
mistaken
to
for a boy
Princess
once or
Trust.
twice as well.
Is it weird that I have longer hair than my middle daughter?
No.
No, of course not.
No.
She has
Doesn't
shoulder length hair. Mine is longer.
Well, I'm trying to.
Mine's down to my bum.
Yep.
Your
I was about to
bum?
ask you, like, if you
My
ever want to
bum.
try to go, like very short hair, why not donate your hair to cancer patients? I know a lot of girls that go bald.
That's exactly what I'm doing. That is exactly what I'm doing. I'm because it's so long. It's long enough that I can keep a ponytail, and I'm going to donate the hair to Princess Trust, who make wigs for kids.
Yeah,
that would-
I've done things
that's-
like that.
that's
yeah.
honestly
It's
amazing.
long enough that I can do that. I don't even need to shave it all off to do it. I can still have a ponytail. That's how long
Mhm.
it is.
I used to have a beard down to my navel one year, but you can't donate beard hair. They can't make wigs out of it.
For the first time this year, the Princess Trust accepted hair from a young, I guess, mixed race girl, say it this way, but basically they don't normally accept that kind of hair because I guess it's difficult to work with. I don't know the reason, but they put pressure on the Princess Trust and they now accept, afro curly whirly hair, which is fantastic because
Okay.
at the end of the day, there's kids that aren't white that need wigs.
Yeah. There's,
Absolutely.
there's,
And they might
there's
want.
There's
it
African and
looks like
Jamaican
natural
kids
to
who
them.
need hair as well. Yeah.
Well, on
Exactly.
screen right
So-
now is yet another fancy dress. See,
Oh,
that,
wow.
I'm not sure if that. Yeah, Austin Powers.
Austin,
And
Boston. Yeah.
that I tell you, fancy dress parties are such fun. And I did see the comment from 274727 saying small gun. That's so you can hide it. That's so you can hide it in interesting places.
Now,
Groovy,
why didn't-
baby.
Why didn't you go as Dr. Evil?
Why have you
I
not
could
been
now.
movies? You look like a better Austin Powers than Austin Powers.
Well, my husband there has commented and said, "Great outfit."
Is that
What?
your hair dyed or is that a wig?
No, that is a wig. That is a wig, that one. Yeah, it's my real hair tonight, though. It's my real hair tonight.
Mr. S, you need to delete that photo because it's outing you as a secret agent for NASA.
Well, this is true. This is true. But it's also outing that I can pull the ladies. I'll just see if I've got anything else that's particularly of interest. The thing is,
did you remember to put a full bush on your chest? Like,
I can't remember. This is going back years, absolutely years. Oh, I'm not going to share that photo.
John, to answer your question, John, they don't accept grey hair. They ask for minimal grey, and I'm hoping that I will comply with him. you know, I'm a bit grey, but not that grey, so I'm hoping I'll be all right. But they don't tell you whether they use the hair or you send it. So once you send it, that's it. That's hope. But
What
eat
what
grey,
about
they
hair
don't.
from people? So I have a condition called uncombable hair syndrome. What about that?
Like
No,
Boris
no,
Johnson.
Yeah, actually,
Hair syndrome.
no, I'm actually not joking. Uncombable hair syndrome means that when I comb my hair, it doesn't fall down. It doesn't obey the law of gravity.
You probably have a lot of calyx, right?
You need to discover coconut
puffs up.
oil. You need to discover coconut oil. You know, it'll make it lie down.
Bushwhacks was what we called it in the 50s.
Well, I'm honestly trying like every single hair product to see if something can keep my hair down for an entire day, and it's not easy.
Do you have calyx? Is that what it is?
No, it's actually called uncombable hair syndrome.
I've never
Strange,
heard of
wow.
that before.
Wow. Wow,
Um,
honestly,
Einstein
I
had-
thought you were
Einstein had it.
kidding. So
Einstein's hair was
Einstein had
pretty
it.
funky, wasn't it?
That's why his that's why his hair was like that. That's how mine
Oh,
is.
that explains Don King's hair too.
The mighty one said punching way above. I don't mind you saying I'm punching above my weight with Mrs. S, but way above? No, I am. I am. She's pretty good looking. And I'm not sure when this picture is from, but there you go. Hair. There we yet again, I've pulled a bird. But
There we go.
Yeah, you're
Aw.
parroting, and we see
Yeah.
you're parroting quite well.
Oh man. Oh.
Really fancy, really.
Oh, there's another photo. I got
He does look a little like Simon Pegg. You're right, Mike M. A
Simon
little bit
Pegg.
of Simon
Do you reckon?
Pegg. Simon Pegg.
I'm not sure.
That's what Mike M says. He's got a tiny bit of. You can tell a little bit, but it's not extreme.
Yeah, but the crow's foot,
What?
Well, no, not
What?
the crow's
Yeah.
feet.
What?
But if you look at the eyes, the mouth, and stuff, he's got a tiny bit of Simon Pegg.
What, me?
Similarity.
Me?
yeah,
Yeah,
in
that's
this
what Mike M
picture-
said.
in
Almost
this
looks
picture,
like
definitely.
Simon Pegg there.
Maybe
Almost.
maybe I am.
Maybe it's the angle of the face and all that. That could be too.
My face has an
Mr. S,
angle.
Mr. S, can you go to the general chat on your Discord, because I just posted how my hair is half combed, half non-combed when I
General,
had short hair.
general chat.
What happens if you have it really long? Then does it literally just straight up, or does it just go really?
It's basically an afro.
I'm
Oh,
on.
wow.
I've just had a look at general chat. I can't see anything there. Oh, what's
Yeah,
that?
I've heard that's like one of the hardest I've had to deal with. I was. I went to boarding
apparently I
school with a
DM'd it
girl
to
who
you.
used to
Oh,
have
you
her foot
DM'd it to
stuck
me,
in her
beg your
hair at
pardon.
night and leave.
Yeah, that was actually a mistake. I meant to send.
Oh, I see.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, and that's uncombable hair syndrome. I had never heard of it before.
I never have either. That's interesting, though.
Well, there you go. You learn something new every time on a live stream with Mr. Sensible.
You maybe
Basic trigonometry says where the baby photos are creaky. I don't know where my dad's baby photos are. He's old.
Mr. S,
They're probably done in
you can
oil
show it on
paintings.
screen if people are curious, you can show it on screen. Get to and see how it actually is.
I think maybe don't
Sorry, if you
in bed, you know what I mean? Maybe hang from the rafters from your feet and let your hair grow down. You know, I don't
sorry,
know.
I just want to confirm, Sif, did you say show your photo?
Yeah, I said you can show it on stream so people can see.
Okay, okay. I wouldn't have dreamt of
half-
doing. I wouldn't have dreamt of doing it without your say so. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, that's fine.
Pull it up. Discord.
But yeah, that's half my hair combed and half uncombed.
Right, I'm going to have to try a slightly different way. So open the original photo on a new tab, and we'll see if we can get this up. Yeah, carry on, because it may take me a couple of minutes to get this sorted.
You can just download it, I think.
Yeah, I've got the photo. It's just I have to be careful not to screw it up.
I'm just thinking if you've got this bed hair you've got, you know. Why don't you just shave it off and try to grow it in normally or
I
something?
actually do normally shave it completely off, but my daughter, who now has shorter hair than me, she just found it funny whenever she combed my hair. So she wanted me to grow it out, so I did that for her.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean most years I normally shave my head and my beard off about April, and then grow it back in for Christmas, you know. And
That was my plan.
It's normally 4 inches long by the time I get to the end of the year.
Yeah,
and people say, "How can you grow your hair so long, so quick?" And I'm saying, I don't bloody well know. It's probably genetic.
Well, there you go.
Men's hair grows
might be.
quicker
Yeah,
than women's
it's-
hair, actually.
We're only
Men's
seeing
hair
we're
grows
seeing the hair. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Ah,
yeah, I see what
yeah,
you're saying.
yeah.
It's really curly. Yeah.
But it looks very fine.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Sensible talks hairstyling.
Wait a minute. Does
Can you
that mean that
believe
all
we're on my
black-
channel talking about hairstyling?
Yeah, but I'm saying, does this mean that all black people have got bed hair syndrome? You know, this is just curly hair. What are you on about?
I
I came here for a doxing discussion, and we have hairstyle and Polish jokes.
I mean, honestly, I think I would just go with it. I think it looks cool. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
it'd be a bit
people
more
pay
like-
for this, man.
Yeah,
people pay to get their hair.
pay money to look like
Well,
that.
well,
My hair won't hold a single bloody curl.
Mine
I put
neither.
A patch in it overnight.
Mine
with
Nor
hair
mine.
on it, and it's gone in half an hour.
My grandmother paid like hundreds of pounds each month to get her
Yeah,
hair
to
curled.
straighten her hair. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
curly.
Absolutely unbelievable.
And I have tried.
How do you even want straight hair when you've got perfect curls and people are jealous of it? I mean, I don't understand that. You know.
Honestly, because I hate it.
John
I
Curtin
really
asked,
hate
when
my
was the
hair.
last time I owned a comb?
Or even bought shampoo.
You need to learn to live within your own skin. That's all it comes down to, you know.
Yeah, I'm happy looking like this. At least I don't have to spend hours in the shower doing my hair. Yeah. It's
you know
more
what's
efficient.
even worse? You know what's even worse? Back when I was 15, this was in 2000, when my hair was like that. I looked exactly like Justin Timberlake. So, guess what my nickname was? I hated it.
Frank.
Oh yeah.
When I was 28 and I looked like my 58-year-old father, you know, had salt and pepper hair, I just went with it and I just said, bollocks, I'm just going to just let my hair be where it is. I'm not going to worry about it, you know. And by the time I was 40, I was like this, completely white, you know. And a lot of people say, "Oh, I've always wanted white hair."
There's our.
How do you bleach it? I don't bleach it. It's natural, you know. And it's like it's crazy. People want this thing. People want like just be happy in your own skin, man. You know.
Well said.
Yeah, there's a photographer that I follow on YouTube, and he has the same kind of hair as me, and he just owns up to it and has a big fro all day, and he's funnily enough called Fro Nose Photo.
So 27, 47, 27 said, when bald people wash their face, how far up do they go? Oh, funny guy. Oh, he's a mod, isn't he? Well, he is
that's a good
tonight.
question.
He's a
Are you going
mod.
to answer?
Oi, MC, Mr. T, watch it. Look, Arnold, I'm fighting to hold Arnold back. He's going to sort you out,
Arnie
pal.
is he's just so relaxed.
He's gorgeous. He's my boy.
He's so.
Oh,
He's
he's
so cute.
adorable. Cheeks, he's got the white cheeks. He's got the adamant cheeks.
You had enough, Arnold. I don't blame you. He's had enough of you guys. I just see
I've
got
got
us.
a cat, man. I just lost my cat
Oh.
about a
Yeah.
month and a half ago. And condolences to all of your mother. I mean, I'm looking after my mum. She's 86, and my dad, who's 78. And I've been keeping them locked up since February. They don't like it, but you know they're
Well,
alive.
you know what?
And
It's for
you
their
know,
own health.
yeah, I'm just, you know, this year has been horrendous, man. But
It
you know,
has.
Oh, yes, it has.
You know, and
Well, when I went back to work after They were very good about the compassionate leave that they gave me. But when I went back to work, or actually it was when I went to collect my daughter, but I swung by work because I had to collect some stuff, and I was chatting with someone. 2 other people had lost their parents at the same time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's just coincidence. It's nothing to do with COVID, as far as I'm aware. But it's just, everything's bad this year. Everything's bad this year. I'm glad. I'm going to write down. I did those predictions for the new year just before last. It was New Year's Eve last year. So it'd be good to do them. I don't know if I'm working. I bet I'm working. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I think I might have New Year's Eve. Well, no, I've got New Year's Day off. Oh, but anyway, sometime around that time, I think I'll do a video and go through, a video or a live stream, and actually go through those predictions and see how well I did. Because I can't even remember what they were now. Oh, Arctic's got to run. Thank you, Arctic. Always a pleasure.
Goodbye and good night. It really has been a pleasure, and I hope to return to you one day.
Yeah, well, you take care, and if I don't speak to you again, have yourself a great Christmas, my friend.
Thank you. It's the same to you all.
Thank you. And I see that Schmorka had to go as well. He did message me, but I didn't notice the message till after he'd gone. So, yeah, nice. So what? We're at 11:30 now. We've strayed far from Nathan Oakley, haven't we?
Yes, we have. Thank God.
Yes.
Yeah, well, exactly. Why waste any breath on him?
So the stream started off talking about Nathan Oakley, and now we're talking about hairstyles or lack thereof.
Lack there.
Well,
Well, even
or
bald
no, shaving it off. Shaving it off is a hairstyle.
That's true.
Bald is a hairstyle. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Especially when he's shaving it off deliberately. It's a hairstyle.
And we still need the best. We still need the best polish for the best shine.
All depends on the
Spit
cloth
my tea
you
in a
use.
minute.
It's not to do with the skin or the waxer, or it's all to do with the cloth you use. You know.
Well, you see, it's actually experimental. I'm trying to calculate my coefficient of drag.
So, Mr. S, you see, there's a funny thing that I found the other day. There's a new studio light out that, with the right modifier, it can become twice as bright as the sun. Should we use that to measure the shine of you and Creaky's head? Cats.
I could get one of those little water mister things and mist some water and see if we get a rainbow.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty, wouldn't
It
it?
sticks to the top of your head too.
Can you imagine that? A rainbow above someone's head? Oh my God! That would be like the ancient 16th century paintings with the gold thing going above the head. Yeah.
If there's a rainbow above your head, Mr. S, it would be because you're your personal dome. That's what it would be from.
Well, the thing is, it'd be a ring, wouldn't it? So then it'd be a halo.
That's true. It'd be a halo.
Well,
That's right.
all
We
rainbows
know
would be
that
like that.
Rainbows are circles.
Yeah, exactly. All rainbows are like that. You just can't
Yeah.
always see it all.
That's right. Because of the curvature of the earth.
That's
Or
right.
the curvature of your optic eye. You know, it's the optics of your eye. You can't see it,
Yeah,
as Lemon Bird would say.
Well, I will.
My
I'm not going to switch off the green screen again at this point, but I will give another shout out. Email address is up above, etched4u@gmail.com. He's made this excellent mage cup. I don't know if he'll repeat and do this same cup for other people, but he does cups, and the quality is 100%. I can't fault it. It's absolutely gorgeous, photo quality. So if you're looking to get a mug, perhaps you could drop him a line, or her. I'm not bold, I'm aerodynamic. You're absolutely right,
That's right.
Bob Nadal.
That's right.
Gyroscope. Absolutely right. I'm a man built for speed. Which is just what
So how
Mrs.
long
Sensible
do you wait for
says.
your hair to dry?
Aerodynamics, if you scraped a fork across your head and give you some ridges like a shark skin, you know.
I could paint some Go Faster stripes on. Oh, yeah. And Lassing Vulgaris says, no bad hair day. That's right. I've not had a bad hair day in over 15 years. So I can't complain about that. Not at all.
No good hair day either.
Shut up.
I love how this turned into a roast. It's been fun.
Oh yeah, great fun. Great fun.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
That being said, judging by my grandfather, by the time I'm as old as you, I'll probably go bald as well.
Well,
Oh, well, that's a
you won't
nice
regret it.
compliment by the time I'm as
Oh.
good as you. What the hell?
Well, for me, it takes a while. No, but seriously, I'm enjoying my hair as long as I have it because my grandfather lost his at age 37 or something.
Like, if it's curly like that and you start going bald, you'll look like a mad scientist. That's such a cool
Yeah.
look. Come on. You know? Like Doc Brown.
Well,
like-
Andy, if
Own
you've
it,
got
just
so
own
much, if you've got so much, Andy, perhaps you should
I've got loads.
flog some of yours to him.
There you go. Do you want some like mid-brown
the curly
hair
one.
with a few minimal greys?
Yeah,
It is. So, I think it's minimal.
People will start selling hair plugs to each other, you know.
Like, you know what? It actually kind of sounds creepy sending your hair to some random. You're like known 2 minutes on the internet.
Oh, thank you so much, Neil.
Give them more hair plugs to sell, you know.
Well, the mighty one says I'm literally a globe head, and Neil says, "Can you fit your head in a desk jet and print a map on it?"
Oh wow! Oh, sorry.
You laughing,
Or maybe you
Andy?
can get the world-
Are you
North
laughing at me?
Get the
Hemisphere
world
or
map
the
tattoo.
or the southern hemisphere?
What about a world map tattooed on on your head?
Mm. Yeah,
When I was,
and
I was 30,
it
I
and
used
because it's
to
only a dome, it won't be a spear.
shave my head because my hair was so grey and white. You know, it appeared to me it would be better to be bald. You know what I mean? And so I used to shave everything, you know, when I was 30. But by the time I was 45, it was like too much of a pain in the ass, and I just grew my hair, and I was like this. I looked like Santa, and I just fed into it.
That is quite amazing. You really do look like Father Christmas. You really do. I was
Yeah.
just looking at it.
Yeah.
Let's put it like this: Samuel L. Jackson and Bruce Willis, both bald, both are amazing. And
Well, there you go.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
And I look like both of them. Yeah. Sort of average out. Hello, Bjorn Kevitz.
I'm wondering why you're not in action movies.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, action live streams instead. Think of all the excitement
much.
we've had tonight.
Right.
Wow.
Oh, I've got another DM from Colon. Oh, I've got a guest waiting apparently. Thank you for that, Colon. I do apologise.
I'm gonna dive out.
Okay, well,
then
thanks for
maybe
stirring up a
later on.
hornet's nest and running there, Andy.
No worries. Have fun.
Yeah.
While
Oh,
while people are leaving, I'm gonna pop out too.
yeah. Well, listen, Andy's gone and say thank you, goodbye, Andy. Next time when you're in the waiting room, you're going to be staying there. And MC, thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it, my friend. And what time
Thank
is your
you very
stream?
much.
How long is it to your stream?
It's at 8 p.m. Central, so 2 a.m. for you. And
It's about 2.25 hours time.
2.25 hours. Yeah.
Yep. So
Okay.
so
So
to, go to hair and makeup for that. So we'll see you.
I have the same problem. Yeah. Well, please, can someone drop a link to MC's channel in the chat, please? Unless you can do it yourself, MC.
I'll do it on my way out. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. So please go and check
Hi,
out
MC too.
MC's. Sorry, who was it again? It was Mark Steele, wasn't it? 12 Lives of Mark Steele, or something like that.
12 Lives of Christmas.
Right, there you go. Thank you. Thank you. Well, my friend, keep in touch. If I don't chat, you have a great Christmas, okay? But hopefully I'll chat to you before then anyway.
All right. Thank you. We'll see you later, everybody.
All the best. Good night.
Good night.
What a nice guy.
Yeah, I know. Huh?
Lily von Stuck.
He is the nicest debater, in my opinion. Like, he can destroy anybody and be like the nicest person in the meantime.
Uh-huh. He's a Zen debater, as I call him. You know.
actually seen any of his debates or anything. I'm pretty new to Mr. Sensible's channel. Well, I've been following for like, I don't know, a year or something, 8 months or something like, well, maybe a year. But yeah, so I don't know a lot of you people, and I don't know your channels or anything. So I'm Test B. If you can, like, message me and give me links to your channel, or put them in the chat now, and I'll grab them and follow.
Okay.
Well, I mean, the
Mr.
thing
S
is,
like,
I was going to say,
Mr. S is
if
also
you
one of
find
the nice
if you
debaters.
find one channel, you'll soon link to others. I mean, you have a look at my back catalogue and you'll see a video with Fight the Flat Earth, for instance. So you can link to his. You go to fights and, and the team Skeptic, and your spiders web your way across so many.
I've got Flat Earth. I've got what do you call them? The other. Oh God, man! I'm sorry. Like, I've been drinking whiskey all day, so I'm pretty drunk.
Well,
just because I'm Scottish and it doesn't show. But I'm pretty drunk. But what do you call him? The guy, the man in black who zaps you all about the place and stuff. Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm going to just jump in there because Andrea Clark said for Super Chat £5 saying, thanks for having me on, Andy130. Creeps off into the corner to hide. And well you might, Andy. And well you might. But have a great Christmas and thanks for coming on. But we've got a new guest. We've got a new guest. Mark, the answer is 42. Hello.
Hi there, you all right?
Not so bad, thank you. And you?
Yeah, sitting back at home now. The girls are in bed, so yeah, quite happy at the minute. Here in my hand.
So did you catch the earlier premiere?
I did, yes. Glad you've done what you've done.
Yes, so am I.
Obviously.
So am I. It'd be interesting to see what he says.
Yeah. I mean, I had a glance over on his channel earlier. Absolutely nothing, but obviously need to keep on what you're doing with the police, and hope he gets really well caught for it.
Well, I guess he's putting cream on his hurt butt right now.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. Well,
we will find out. We'll find out. I think he's either going to blow his stack or just try and pretend that nothing's happened.
No, it's all fake.
I don't think it's happened to him yet, and he doesn't even know that this is going to fall on him. The British police will not make any move on him. They will have to go through channels, and then it will, it will happen to him because they'll contact, YouTube and stuff like that, and then it will come on them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I made a report to YouTube. YouTube's an American company. Americans have different laws about things like freedom of speech, and I don't know where they stand with cyberbullying. They do have laws. As I said earlier on, I came across something. There are a couple of states which don't, apparently. But yeah, the police will deal with it. They've accepted it. They'll investigate it. They've taken my statement. So as far as I'm aware, that's all I need to do. I guess, and this is guessing, I guess that they'll have a think about it and they'll go and chat to him and find out his side of the story. But that's just a guess.
But what you've got to remember is they will also contact YouTube and find out about his channel. And this is an international accord between nations. So even if he was in America, he would still get picked up for it. But it will take, they'll go through the channels and they'll have to go through there's laws that they have to go through, and
right.
Royalties they have to deal with, before they can say it's happening. But yeah, they will have to go through YouTube, and even though YouTube's an American company, it has licensing in order to be in China, Iran, Britain, Germany, and they have to apply those rules to the people that you're challenging.
I think the fact that on YouTube is probably incidental at this point, because it pretty much happened on the internet. So,
and I mean, YouTube have been informed. We all know what YouTube's like. They can take videos down, and they do take videos down. Like, for instance, Riley's recent one about that nurse, although he's put up another one. But yeah, it's the doxing's the big thing. I mean, that's buried somewhere in one of his old live streams. I'm not too worried about the video itself because, I mean, we can see the number of his views. It's the intent, and it only would have taken one person to have done some digging, if they could, to have found out something about me, passed it on to Oakley, and what does he do? We've heard of things like swatting, which is the most extreme, which happens in the States, but similar things happen here. Even if it's just stupid things like ordering loads of pizzas and fast food to be delivered to a house, causing people problems. But it can go beyond that. Someone deciding, well, I don't live a million miles away, I'm going to go around and sort him out. That sort of thing happens.
But Mr. S, you are forgetting that Oakley has the world's greatest lawyer.
Well,
Mr.
that's true.
Sleeping Warrior.
Yeah.
Probably Rudy Giuliani working for him. Anyway, as I said, I came in here with a little bit of knowledge about what happened with Thunderfoot and Venom Fan X. Venom Fan X lost that Venom Fan X channel and had to create another channel after he had made apologies and he'd broken the YouTube rules and lost that channel. Had to create another channel, later. And even though he apologised, it was too late because, YouTube had been notified that he broke YouTube regulation or YouTube user, whatever it is.
But it's beyond just YouTube. The false DMCA claims, is it perjury? But basically, they were fraudulent claims. It was a criminal offence. You can't just do that.
Defamation is the same thing, and that's what you're challenging him with, defamation.
No. Defamation or
it's against YouTube rules, He will.
Yeah, but doxing is against YouTube rules. Defamation and libel, that sort of thing, that's civil. That's not criminal. The police won't get involved in stuff like that. That's down to you taking someone to court for besmirching my name. That's civil. What we're talking about is in the UK is malicious communications, communications designed to give you fear. What is it? Harassment, alarm, or distress. That's what it is.
He will lose his channel because it breaks YouTube guidelines, and he's also facing a criminal court case here. Yeah.
Well, I did want to say that Osvaldo Greco, and hello Oz, and it's Oz who's done the great Mage Patch graphic. I know the green screen's on, and he's done the Arnold, which pops up every now and then. Osvaldo's in the chat, and he made an excellent comment. Now I can't see it because I was going to read it. Where is it? Oh, we can buy Oakley a harmonica so he can learn something in prison. Oh man, that's bad, Oz. That's naughty. Oh yes, and Andrew Clark is right. Patreon bans people if they dox on any platform. That is absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it lost their Patreon and really cried about it? Some big YouTuber.
I think Nathan Thompson lost his.
Onision. So I'm not sure if that was doxing, but Onision lost his Patreon. And then he was crying about it.
And cried about it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes, Scythe DK, I know you had to run. That's not a problem. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you. Because I'll probably be winding up fairly shortly because we're nearly at midnight, the witching hour.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what I was trying to say is you will probably be asked whether you want to permanently remove Nathan, or whether you're willing for you to tell him to form another channel and make an apology and all that. The YouTube will get in touch with you to decide that,
Well, we will see what happens. It is in the hands of the boys in blue right now.
It'll go to their cybercrime division. I used to work for the digital forensics, the police, and got involved a few times with cybercrime. But it will go through there.
It was the cybercrime desk I spoke to. So, yeah. Absolutely right. And someone's pointing out with Onision, it was to do with posting a phone number of his ex or something. So there's the doxing. Yeah, I remember that. And goodness knows how much money he was earning from Patreon, but he lost it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's sensible. Quick question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you realise that you were going bald when it took you longer to wash your face? It happened for me that way.
No, it was a lifestyle choice. Honestly, it really was. It was a case of me thinking, sod it, I'm not paying for haircuts. I'm just going to cut it off. And, well, I got the barbers to do it. And I tell you what, the first day, going from a full head of hair down to a number one, walking back to the office, it felt really weird because it wasn't windy, but every movement of the air you could feel over your whole scalp.
I went from full head of hair down to my shoulders to 0.5 after I got a rollicking in a kitchen I worked in.
But I have no problem with it at all. I really, really don't. Andy was saying about shapes of heads, and you're right. I mean, I'm quite fortunate, and I think my head is it's even. It's not distorted, lumps, bumps, or anything like that. So that's not a problem. And yeah, I just run a shaver over it. There we go. Bjorn Kamits has just super chatted 50 Swedish krona. Thank you, Bjorn. An unrelated question: have you watched Jim Browning? In my opinion, a hero when it comes to scamming. Never heard of him. Never heard of him.
Absolute. I have. I've been watching his videos for past year or so. An absolute treat. It's very, very focused on what he does in terms of actually finding out kind of cold calling, scammers, call centers, just kind of just ringing vulnerable people that had problems before, or just people that just don't know technology as we know it today, and you just have these people just losing thousands of their life savings just because someone has convinced them that there's a problem with their computer, or there's something with your bank account.
Yes. Yeah.
So for Jim Browning, all right, he has a documentary, or he took part in a documentary there in the UK. Panorama.
Yes.
He took part with Channel 4 and Panorama to shut down a call center in India. Was it last year?
I have heard of that. I just didn't connect the name. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love winding up scammers. I love winding up scammers when they come on. Unless I just don't have the time, in which case I tell them where to get off. But I had about 3 or 4 calls from the same scam company, and I kept putting the phone down on them. And with the last one, I did the 1471, and it gave me their phone number, which was stupid of them. So I rang it because they'd been asking me for my details. So I rang this number. This guy answered, and I said, "Can I have your name and date of birth, please?" He said, "What?" I said, "Well, your name and date of birth, and actually your address." What are you talking about? I said, "Well, I'm just ringing you up, and I want that information, please." He said, "Well, I'm not going to give you that information." I said, "No. So why the hell do you keep asking me?" And and another one was selling double glazing and conservatories and things like that. And I kept this guy. I mean, that's not so much a scam, but it was a cold call salesman, and I just felt like having a laugh. So I wound him up, and I was talking about the size of this conservatory, how many opening windows it would have, and so on, and asked him for a ballpark price for it. And then I said, I do just have one question. I said, is there a problem with actually fitting a conservatory to a fifth floor of a tower block? So he wasted about 20 minutes talking to me. Oh, that's naughty. Still.
I remember when I was in London and I was out of contact. I was a construction and demolition worker, and I took a job in a call centre. And basically, what I was doing was calling old age pensioners and convincing them they needed a conservatory added onto their house, blah blah blah. And like 3 days I was there, and then I was like, "Bollocks this! I'm actually scamming pensioners out of their money for a really, really crap, and I just told him, "Stick your job out your ass," and I went and got a job. I actually ended up for about a week or two cleaning offices and shit. For like £3 an hour.
But something honest.
Contract,
Yeah. Right. Well, listen, guys. I am going to. It's about 2 minutes to midnight. So, on my PC it actually says midnight.
It says midnight.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with midnight. So I'm going to say thank you so much, everybody. It's been a great night. I want to wish everyone a happy Christmas. I don't know if I'm doing a video. I probably won't be doing a live stream before Christmas. So I want everyone to have an amazing Christmas. I know it's tough for everyone. Just make the best of it. Enjoy it. And I will see you all soon. Definitely. And guys, thank you.
Well, I can only say, if you're
Sorry
not saying
about
Merry
that.
Christmas, then it's war on Christmas, you know.
Well, listen, guys, thank you so much. What I'm going to do is I'm going to chuck you into the live waiting room as usual. I'll wind up the stream and I'll come in and join you for a couple of minutes. All right. So thank you
Not a
very
problem.
much, everyone, and for those who've been and gone as well. Another big shout out, Etch for you, for his excellent mugs. Do feel free to drop him an email. And thank you again, Etch for you. I really appreciate that gift. It was lovely. Andrew Clark apparently has got a Christmas song. Lots of Merry Christmas in there. Yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone. Right, guys, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to check you all out. Thank you, Das RNLP.
Hi, chat.
Good night, Global Mom.
Yeah.
Tessa Fuku, thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you again
Just
sometime.
call me Tess. Tess will be fine, mate. You know.
Tess, okay, cheers. You take care, pal. And I'm D Fox. Good evening, good night. Have a good Christmas, okay?
Merry Christmas, Mr. Sensible. And
You
not
too.
To everyone else.
Thank you. And Mark, thank you to you for joining us. I know it was late in the stream. Perhaps we could see you again sometime and get a longer time to talk.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, you take care,
All
pal, and I'll pop in there in just a minute. All the best.
Yep, no worries.
So, everybody, it has been brilliant. I've enjoyed it, as I always do. And I mean, it's just been a great night. I'm looking forward to seeing how Mr. Oakley reacts. I'm sorry. I would love to be able to feed all the ins and outs to everyone, but that's not fair. Well, it's not even fair on Nathan. So that will all go quiet, I'm afraid. And then at some point, we'll come to a conclusion, whatever that conclusion is. And hopefully it's something that I can share. And hopefully, the best result would be a change in his behaviour. But we'll see. So thanks, everyone. Have a great Christmas. I'll see you soon. Might try and squeeze in a live stream between Christmas and New Year, depending on the breaks. It'd be good to have that predictions thing. That'll be fun. I did that last year, so it'd be interesting to see how I did. Until then, take care, stay sensible, and have a good one.